What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Friday stream.
Help! These little ones have taken our schools.
Oh man, how is everybody doing today? Also, there have been a few changes this week. A few changes from last time we even streamed. A few changes. Let me get those up here so you guys can see. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Underrot, Temple of Seth, Shrine of the Storm, and King's Rest all got a little bit of a nerf. Just this whole part right here. Explosive affix got a nerf. Let me do this. There we go. Haha! Happy Friday, Barthus, and thanks for stopping by, man. So, Underrot, the Blood Swarmer AoE Screech damage, 50% nerf. Temple of Seth, the Tendrils Vigor cooldown reduction got nerfed, so it's not as bad anymore. Shrine of the Storm, the Ritualist Unending Darkness cast, higher cast time, easier for interrupts. Good change there, less cast going out. The deep smash damage was decreased by 25, and if you guys have ever seen me run Shrine of the Storms, it's the guys that I'm terrified of before the giant tentacle room, before the room where all the tentacles get summoned. There's two of these guys right in the front. Those are the guys that cast deep smash, and those guys will destroy a tank. Now, not too bad. And then the Anchor of Binding cast had its damage halved as well. And then King's Rest. The only thing I'm a little upset by not seeing in King's Rest is the Berserker bleed damage. I think that needs to be tuned down a little bit, to be completely honest. So that's not here. But the Blade Storm, when he starts Blade Storming, doesn't chase you as much. He has a really big root or snare effect on himself now with that Blade Storm. The Mind Control in that room as well now is only 8 seconds instead of 30. Yeah, so just a lot of little changes, and the explosive nerf, very welcome change. I am glad. It's gonna be less explosives, so explosives are gonna be easier to take down. So if you're a tank, you guys remember on Wednesday, you guys would see me tab target, and sometimes it would take up to 3 global cooldowns of me casting just Devastator on it, right? Now I should be able to do it in 1 crit or in 2 Devastators, because the explosive bomb has 50% less HP. Also, that explosive bomb is no longer going to spawn from CC'd enemies. So if you guys remember, like when you're doing an LOS pull, you might CC the infested guy doing LOS pull around the corner. That LOS guy, that CC'd guy, would still spawn explosives. It's not the case anymore. So yeah, there's that very, very welcome change. I'm very glad that all these things got changed. A little bit less whack-a-mole, right? What's up, nerds? How you doing? A lot of good changes, so we can get some keys in today. Rip some more keys. My bad, I have that map. I was doing some PvP on another character. I don't know why that little mini map, that Shift M map over on the right hand side, it's account wide. So if I enable it on my warrior and then I log on my holy paladin, for example, that map is on or off depending on the setting of the other character. It's kind of weird. When do these changes go live? Jeremy, they're live. They were hotfixes. The changes to the dungeons, they were patched in, but the only thing that they said, okay, so the only official blue statement, if you look right underneath, right above my head, right here, it says underneath the explosive affix, the end of that statement says nerfs to specific dungeons and creatures are also coming. So those are some of them. I don't know if they're the only ones. So I think they might be nerfing a little bit more, a few more dungeons, but those are good. The explosive affix and the Mythic Plus's affixes, they should be live. Yeah. They haven't been officially announced yet, but they hit live. So yeah, they should be up. I know for sure the explosive one, they tweeted about it yesterday. I memed about it. Why is Blizz making it harder to enjoy the rip life, man? That there is a reason why I don't run King's Rest. 90% of that reason is the Berserker bleed. But hey, you know, they're doing some changes. Thank God it was getting out of hand. I mean, in comparison to stuff like last week, this week is just very difficult, right? In the grand scheme of things, it's not the hardest thing that you've ever ran, probably, but it was. We went from one of the easiest weeks with a lot of avoidable damage to a week with no avoidable damage, right? So it just, the impact was really, really big. It's something that was very, very obvious to see. The Underrot one, what was it? The Screecher damage in half. So let's sign up to Underrot, see if we see anything. The other one is Shrine. Sign up to Shrine. Oh, 13. Nice. I was going to say there's only 9. The other change with Shrine that happened, I think 2 weeks ago. And I don't know if you guys remember, I ran a Shrine of the Storm and I was really weirded out by this. So you guys know this, the council fight, right? And how this guy, Mr. Ironhole here, casts Hindering Cleave. And before you'd have to run and keep running and maybe even like Heroic Leap or Divine Steed or whatever at the right time to dodge the Hindering Cleave, because as he was casting Hindering Cleave, he'd still chase after you. This guy now stands and plants his feet and casts Hindering Cleave. So when this dungeon is now easier because it's way easier to dodge a Hindering Cleave. You no longer get chased by this person. So that was another change that has not been listed anywhere that I've seen like officially. So we saw that one live on stream. I was so weirded out. I'm so weirded out by that. Good afternoon, Sarg. How you doing, man? This is the week for alt leveling. So you know how you guys did a how I did a key last week on my Holy Paladin? I looted my Mythic Plus chest and I got a 340 piece of Azurite gear. I think I did like a +4 or whatever on stream. I don't know if it was like a +3, +4, or +5. It was something like that. And I got a 340, so I didn't get any upgrades. Kind of sucks. Last boss in Shrine for this week is LOLOL. Let me rephrase it. It can be. It's fortified. Tyrannical for that boss is terrible. It's fortified week. Why is it that bad? Oh, that's right. His ad spawn explosive. That's right. I had to think about the whole thing. My bad. I've been feeling a little under the weather lately. You know, truth be told, I'm not. Half of me is here, guys. Only half of me is here. What's up, Mohammed? How you doing? Glad to see you're in here. Took your advice, try to go higher for Mythic Pluses, got into a Mythic +6, but it nearly fell apart when the warrior left halfway through. You still finished it though. Very good job. Very good job. 4-manned it. That's it. 1 man short, you still do it. So yeah, once you start pushing 6s and 7s, you're on average going to get better skill. And I think that actually shows through, right? You had 4 people that were better skilled than, let's say, a group that you were running with that was a little bit lower, and you were able to 4-man a +6. So I think that goes to show that the higher keys you're pushing, the more people you're going to get that realize what mechanics are, that do them properly, that know what one-shots, what doesn't, what they need to avoid. Let's search for some more Underrot. And then what are the other dungeons with changes? King's Rest? What? Oh, Temple of Seth. Temple of Seth, the... Okay. Let's search for some Underrot. 10 push. Be good. Nice. I love those descriptions. I think we did a Temple of Seth last week. Alright, you know what? Since I'm already feeling sick, my soul's already left my body. Let's sign up for a King's Rest. Let's do this. What's up, Sebastian? How you doing? Oh, I thought we got it to the King's Rest instantly. I was like, really? Really? This is what Blizzard wants me to do? These are what the RNG gods want? This was an Underrot key. So let me just start heading out over there. The orbs are WTF this week. Jeremy, they got nerfed, man. They got nerfed. So they have 50% less HP. They don't spawn from crowd-controlled mobs. So they're easier for a tank to handle. I won't need shield slam every single time saved up to stomp out the explosives. So I should be able to take it out with a Devastator too. And yeah, they should be spawning a little bit less. So orbs should be a little bit better. Happened to me on Wednesday. You were there for a little bit because it was your day off till it went down the count. Oh yeah, man, I'm feeling it. There's something creeping up in the background, you know. It's one of those things where you're like, I don't know what my body's doing, but there's something off, man. There's a glitch in the matrix for sure. Right, yeah, I mean, it's hard to finish on time with 4 people. I understand, Kanman, but at least you got it done. You got a chance for loot, right? So that's a good thing. You're new here. What is your favorite healer to key with? My favorite healer, James. Wait. I don't know if you're who I think you are. James, my favorite healer to key with is definitely a Holy Paladin or a Holy Priest. That is because as a warrior, there's not so much like very slow influxes of damage. There's windows where I don't have shield block up, right? And during those windows when I'm not blocking, I get chunked down a little bit harder. So there's times where our mitigation is really good, and then there's some times where our mitigation is just not there. I don't have the charges for it, right? There's not enough haste in the world to make me be able to have those charges. And a Holy Paladin and a Holy Priest have those direct healing spells that can just pick me back up very quickly. They taught me back off, and then my mitigation comes off of cooldown. I'm back in it. So yeah. It is you, James. Oh man. Yeah, I would say it's those direct healing tanks pair with how a Prot warrior tanks a little bit better. Your friend has been spamming Underrot for the mount because you got it on week 2. Oh man, he might as well just be doing Mythic Zeros. By the way, guys, I tried to do a time walking earlier. It's overtuned, right? Or did I get a group that just didn't know how to deeps? It felt very overtuned this time around. I was sitting at like 20% mana. I was on my healer trying to get some gear. I was sitting at like 20% mana after like 2 pulls. The 2 pulls that we did lasted like 20 minutes each, and yeah, it felt very overtuned. I don't know if it's just me or the group I was with, but that time walking dungeon felt more frustrating than productive. Seemed overtuned to me too. Okay. Yeah. All right. Not just me. Let me just get to Underrot. You just got Mind's Attunement for King's Rest and SOB. Can you do any of those to check out the dungeon, Sebastian? Yeah, I think we did. I think I did a siege on Wednesday. I did. I think I did like a plus 11 or plus 12 on time by like 30 seconds. But yeah, for sure, I can try to get into another one. I want to get into the nerf dungeons to see if they really are nerfed. So Underrot, Shrine, Temple, and King's Rest I'm gonna try to do. But yeah, you said which dungeon sucks the most for Tyrannical and Fortified. What are the easiest to Fort and Tyrannical in your opinion? I think Ataldazar is always pretty straightforward because you're gonna lust on the same bosses no matter what, right? Like, it doesn't matter what, you're always gonna lust on Rezan and the big hulking dude, right? Ataldazar. You're gonna lust on Rezan and Volcal, and so those aren't gonna change. And then the trash, it's the same path, you know. I have a tendency of going left. I think Freehold is not too bad on Fortified weeks. Like there's a lot of trash, but it's not like super over difficult trash. A lot of it is melee physical. So regardless of the tank, it's a little easier to deal with. And then you have, let's see. I think Siege is way easier on Fortified, but the last boss is hard for this is a complete healing boss regardless, right? It's not so much a DPS check. DPS just have to know what to hit and what order to hit it in. But this is for sure like a healing check. Your healer needs to be on it in order to survive that. So on Fortified weeks, it's a little easier. Yeah, I like Waycrest Manor. I know a lot of people hate it, especially because of path changes. I like it. That being said, Waycrest Manor, it has a little of both. Waycrest Manor has some trash that's difficult, has some bosses that are difficult. But yeah, I would say Ataldazar, Tol Dagor, and Freehold are probably some of the easier ones, at least for me. Motherlode is not bad on Fortified weeks. On Tyrannical weeks, this third boss right here, I hate her. I hate her with a passion. But if you're a DK, a paladin, if you're a DK or a paladin, then you might be okay by being able to spell warding or being able to bubble off the debuff that she throws out, or being able to cleanse off your own debuff, right? But it's her chemical burn debuff. Does a ton of damage to tanks, a ton. And as a Prot warrior, you can spell reflect it, but this is like a 1.5 second cast time or something, and it's difficult to get down the spell reflect. I mean, I've done it before, but it's difficult. You have to just really mentally prepare yourself to just hit that spell reflect immediately. If the cast time was like 3 seconds, wouldn't be too bad. Why can't paladins or rogues have... Why, Ren? Did you... What's this joke? And melee will still not stomp out the explosives? I hope we get some responsible people in here. Wow, Sebastian. I have a little bit of hate for paladins and rogues. Your wife has been homesick all week, didn't leave the couch for almost 3 days. Dude, I hope I don't have whatever that sickness. I hope mine goes away without fully hitting me, right? I hope it just... Also, this is defensive stance in arms. It always pulls up your faction shield. Can we transmog it, Liz, please? Seem to be overtuned, yeah. Timewalking sucks right now. You couldn't believe how much the mobs hit for. Totally overtuned. Okay, yeah, so it's not just me. Alright. Yeah, on the first pull, I was, you know, normally when you do time walking, you're kind of zoned out, right? You kind of just walk in whenever, start healing a little bit, do whatever. I walked in, the tank ran right in and started pulling, and, you know, I looked away, I look back, and tank is sitting at like 30% HP, and I'm talking about a monk tank. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Try to pick it back up. It was difficult. You feel it normal? Really? Okay. Maybe it's just me. You have to do a 12 Underrot this week? Well, I'm glad you waited because Underrot got nerfed. Underrot got nerfed. If you weren't here in the very beginning, here are some changes. Underrot, Temple of Seth, Shrine of the Storms, and King's Rest all got nerfed, and then Explosive Affix also got nerfed. So, a few things. Oh, actually, I can leave this up for the time being while we get some summons going. Time walking is like that because Blizz wants to bring us back to BC experience once more. Just wait till they make resistances a thing. Time walking, honestly, time walking today felt like when you were doing, it felt like doing a heroic dungeon at level 70. That's what it felt like. It wasn't impossible, but it was definitely the higher difficulty of the dungeons you're used to. But yeah, those are the dungeon nerfs. Looks like someone's here to help summon. Oh, he needs to jump off. Jump, do it. Yeah, Jeremy, so you're gonna get the nerfs to Underrot, and you're also gonna get the nerfs to Explosive. So you got two things going for you there. You did time walking without a hitch, James? I don't know. I ran in there and my tank was getting destroyed. I couldn't stop healing my tank. There was no time where I was like, cool, time to like lay down and consecrate, do a little thing here. No, tank was just dying the whole time. You want to tank it for me? You're 383 Fury Warrior. I'm already in the group for this. I think this is a 10 Underrot. Alright, I think everybody's here. Are you going to be on explosive duty, Jeremy? Like, truly? I will check meters. I will check meters and make sure. God, that is loud. Timewalking is definitely overtuned. You stopped doing them when they did the scaling patch on Legion. Too much work. Okay. So, Timewalking is something I didn't do on my Warrior because I don't need normal Uldir gear. So, I try to do it on my Paladin. And yeah, it didn't feel like the cakewalk it should be. The mage is the only one I hear, so I can actually get my battle shout out. That's true, James. That's true. You have more healing experience than me. You're a beast this week on orbs. I don't know if the mage got the summon or not. Some Timewalking dungeons are fine, but tanked Alcatraz with 385 DK. It was harder than regular 12 key. I was doing Shattered Halls. So when I was doing. Yeah, it is. It's a bit tough for a tank. Yeah, I was doing Shattered Halls. Which, you know, when Shattered Halls was relevant, it was, you know, definitely one of the harder hitting keys of its time. So I don't know if the scaling has anything to do with how they were originally, but yeah, Shattered Halls was hitting hard. I even started throwing CC out there. Fury Warriors have all instant cast. You know this. It's kind of easy, to be honest, now the nerfs. Yes, but that just because Fury Warriors have a good kit for explosive doesn't mean that every Fury Warrior out there actually hits tab and does it, right? That's the only concern of, like, it should be easy. In theory, it should be easy, but do you actually? Come over here, guy. Come over here. Can we walk this guy back a little bit? I still have thread on him, so he's still walking back just a little bit more. Come on, just keep walking. There we go. And the instant blizzard. Nice. Let's pull this matron. Now, we do have a rogue, so we can shroud skip. So what I'll do is oh, nice! That explosive! I did one devastate, and that was 50% of the HP. So, yeah, a little bit easier. Let's sap this guy. Nice. Sap, and then I'm gonna need an interrupt. That Garrote. Beautiful. Okay, so it does seem like they're going down a little easier, but also this group does seem to be a little bit more about on it with interrupts. I didn't get the victory rush, so I tabbed to that explosive, but yeah, I don't know if the rogue or the monk beat me. So interesting to see. I have a good group regardless, so explosive wouldn't have been an issue regardless of the group. And what way am I going? I'm going right. I got victory rush on that one, so yeah, not bad. Barbed spear, there we go. Get that blizzard on there, the heavy snare, and the ring of peace. Yeah, the last thing you want is alright, I'm gonna get on the priest here.
Beware.
Just make sure that the priest gets that gift of the Gahoon interrupted. There it is. Oh, they interrupted the heal immediately after too. I guarantee the interrupt on the gift. If the heal goes through, you know, as long as the gift doesn't go through. That's my concern. Nice, got a victory rush off of that.
Beware.
Also, back in the day, dungeons hit harder. Yeah. So, like, when I did Shattered Halls as Timewalking, it felt like going back in the day and actually doing heroic Shattered Halls when it was at level 70. That's exactly what it felt like. Oh, let's do a Shroud Skip. Ah, no shroud skip. Alright, so all I need to do right here is not break CC and interrupt the Befouled Spirits. Let's do that. Interrupt the Befouled Spirits cast of the AoE. Wait, that one, Halloween Despair. I was like, I forget what it's called. But yeah, Despair cast. You just wanna get that going. My interrupt is still down, so like this guy over here, the priest, I don't want to pull him yet because I can't pull him to me. Okay, there it is. My interrupt is not up anymore, so I can pull this guy over. Now the gift of Gahoon is gonna go off, and I have really good kickers, so I'm not too concerned about my kick being down, my pummel being down, right? There's a gift, hopefully. Nice, very nice. The Windwalker monk got it. Perfect. Uh-oh. Why? Sorry guys, what I used for chat just locked itself. What are you doing? Let's do that. Oh, Chrome crashed on it. Heroic Shattered Halls was no joke. Yeah, back in the day, Heroic Shattered Halls was one of the more difficult ones. I'd say definitely like top 3, top 4, right? So yeah, it was definitely one of the harder ones, but it just felt like I was back in those days. And I don't know. I don't think the goal of Timewalking was to feel the whole experience. It's more like a revisit. I don't think it ever was supposed to be, let's make it feel like current relevant content, because you don't get current relevant rewards, you know? I got, oh nice, that was one victory rush. One victory rush on that explosive. I got one devastate, because I got a victory rush off of that explosive. So if you get a nice crit devastate, you can just kill the whole explosive. That's pretty damn nice. Alright, again, I don't want to pull this left group. It's just too much, and then I want to wait for this pat. This one's infested. Okay. Somebody said CC. There it is. So what I'll do, that was my charge going off for some reason. This is a wipe. No matter what we do, this is a wipe. It's a wipe. Well, I'm glad we didn't shroud skip. That's a plus.
Beware.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't shroud skip, because or else we'd have to go back and do that. During Legion, Timewalking was way too easy. Got tougher. I don't think Timewalking should be challenging. Its rewards are less than Mythic 0, so it should be easier to do than a Mythic 0. Timewalking rewards 330, 335. So yeah, its rewards should reflect that. All right, so this one's sapped now. All right, we'll go left. Not what I like to do. There's a lot of ticks here as well, which is going to lead to plenty of explosives, but it seems like this is what we're doing now. So let me start kiting a little bit. I have 14 stacks here. Oh man, those 14 stacks almost got me. Nice. All right, survived. Had to pop my absorb trinket. Had to pop my last stand. Get a little bit of HP there, but survived. Somebody almost just died right now by getting barfed on. Shattered Hall's Gauntlet still sucks right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's definitely overtuned. That was the one that I got. And I heard somebody else say that Arcatraz, I mean, one of you guys let me know that Arcatraz was ridiculous. I heard that Arcatraz was one-shotting tanks. So I don't know how true or not true that is, but I saw it on competitive WoW. Somebody was talking about it, or on just a regular WoW subreddit. I don't remember which one, but to me it definitely seemed overtuned. I didn't know if the person, I was like, really, it's gonna be overtuned? I hopped into one dungeon and I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. I think it's easier to do a +4, to be honest, than doing current Timewalking. Timewalking became even harder after the level squish. Yeah, that's definitely what it feels like. It feels like when they adjusted all those numbers, you know, didn't. Maybe just a little overcorrection on the end of Timewalking. I wanted to see how much a heroic throw would do to a explosive orb, but it got stomped out very quickly. Buff Prot warriors, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for 8.1, man. Waiting for it. Being able to block ranged physical attacks is gonna be great. That one's gonna be great. I'm gonna love that change. All right, let me pull this guy and this guy. I just don't want to pull the infested guy, right? All these non-infested ones, we can start speeding up our run right here, right? We can start speeding up our run slowly but surely with these guys. And then the Screechers are going to be doing 50% less damage, so we can even jump over to them and do a few pulls of those guys. I'm running into the poison just a little bit, but that's only when the explosives are spawning, and it's to, you know, take care of them. Let's pull this one infested guy because he has a blind. He didn't have like a permanent CC. So I'd rather pull him right now. If he had a sap and was staying, you know, out of combat, then we could do it that way. Lawrence, I'm very sorry. I don't speak Cyrillic. Alright, let me pull this, and this guy. Perfect. Did you see that? He took care of the explosive with crackling jade as a windwalker. So that goes to show just how nerfed it is in terms of maximum HP. But yeah, these blood swarmers are going to be a little bit easier. Their screech is doing a lot less damage. You can see the group. Nobody has dipped super low. One person that was getting chased, you know, you're still going to get the bleeds. You're still going to get chased. You're still going to get meleeed. It's still not a very fun experience, but at least they're not completely just wiping and dying to everything. So definitely the hotfix is here. It's live. So what I'll do now is I'll pull this guy. And then once he starts getting real low, I'll pull the other infested guy, right? I don't want them to heal each other at the moment, but they can't infest each other. So, super low, I can start pulling this one. This guy can't receive the spawns of Gahoon. So I'll let my DPS kind of deal with these spawns of Gahoon. They're kind of going to be running around, right? No big deal. And now we can focus on this guy. And then I can start doing big pulls again, right? Over here on the right-hand side, I don't see another infested mob. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. So now I can just kind of do some bigger pulls again. And all we have to do is handle the explosives. We don't have to worry about the infest, the AoE heal, spawning more mobs, getting more infested creatures. Alright, come with me. Come with me. Let's pull these guys. And then we'll do that for now. And I think I can get that other maggot in here. I think he patrols, which is going to be nice, right? Nice.
Beware.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get him in here too.
Beware.
Even your auto attacks do a significant portion of it. So good to know that, yeah, the explosive fix is very nice.
Beware.
I didn't agree with how explosive was designed before. And that's just because I don't think it added any skill, right? Some other ones, quaking is volcanic is don't step in fire, something that you're gonna need for raiding. Quaking is don't cast at a certain time and a little bit of AoE damage, which is similar to certain raid mechanics. Like most of the affixes have a real impact on what you do, right? Explosive is just how fast and how accurate is your tab targeting, because you can't create a macro to target it, so it was kind of silly. The rogue didn't want me to keep chain pulling. He said he wanted a bit of a break to be able to stealth, to be able to open up. So I let that one have a little bit of a break. Happy Friday, happy Friday. You don't think infested mobs kill each other? Kill other infested mobs? Okay, good to know. Alright, and then the last pull before we jump into this boss. Also, here's one thing you can do, and I'm gonna do it here with this group. So with this crag, I think in this dungeon, lusting on the first and second boss is ideal, whether or not it's tyrannical. I think it's ideal, right? So what I'll do right now is, since I still have 2 minutes left on lust, what I'll do is I'll keep pulling the trash over to my left hand side, right? The little skeleton guys, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna pull those guys, and we're gonna do that so that we don't waste time and we can lust. So let's CC that guy, and then we'll do the rest of the pull. So we're not wasting time, we're not doing we're not wasting time, and we're gonna get the lust where we want it, right? The lust where it matters. The only thing that's important with this pull, again, keep your block up. These guys do a lot of physical damage, but it's all melee physical. So as a Prot warrior, you shouldn't go down as long as you have your shield block up or your bolster last stand. So I'm gonna throw my stun off here, just because my shield block went down, and I just want to build a little bit of that. I don't want to use the bolster if I don't need to. Let's pull this guy. Now we have lust. We can jump back into the boss. Lust. Take him down. Move on. I agree with you. Third boss is a lot less scary these days. Yeah. Also with the right amount of cleanses, it's not too bad either. Like if your tank is confident in stomping out some of the mushrooms himself and getting a cleanse, it shouldn't be too bad. All right, we got a lust. Let's go. Let's do this. Gonna try to keep the boss over here so that the indigestion is very localized and we don't have to worry about it. Here's the indigestion, and it should be a very, very easy stomp. Right there it is. That's the whole indigestion right there. So that's the reason why I like facing the wall whenever I can. Now I also have to be aware that I do have 2 melee guys, so I don't want to move the boss a crazy amount. For example, after the tantrum, the net loss in DPS can really hurt you. So it really depends on what you're going for. This DPS is killing it. Lust is still going, and the boss is sitting at what, 15% right now? 20%? There's the charge right into the wall. I don't even think we're going to be able to get a tantrum, to be completely honest with you. He might start throwing a tantrum right now. There it is. We don't even have to worry about the spawns. To be honest, I'm going to work on them, but to be honest, they probably won't be able to do anything significant. There it is. Everything's down. I did get 1 debuff on me from the ticks. No big deal. Let's move on. I think this guy's infested, so gonna take care of this guy. Nice, he's not infested this week. It does switch around week to week, so depending on what week it is, you know, that mob may or may not be. Bad tank, terrible tank, dude. Are you kidding me? Tank didn't stomp out all the ticks by himself. Didn't pop a sky step potion and just handle it all. Sebastian is correct with what? Oh, let me interrupt that curse. I heard DBM yell at me, and I was like, wait, I gotta look up. 2 infested mobs don't hate each other. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that next time. You remember in Legion before the fixed tab targeting was insane, targeting mobs? Yep. They would target mobs through walls. Mobs that were LOS would get targeted. It was interesting. Very interesting. And I think the most interesting statement that came from that was that Blizzard said, we don't know what you guys are talking about. Nobody has changed any code with the tab targeting system. And as much as like maybe that was true or not, it was one of those things where it was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Things seem pretty damn different. Let's interrupt that Withering Curse. Take care of that explosive. What add-on is it that lets you target markers with the wheel like that? That is OPI. S-A-S Ops. That is OPI. O, just the letter O and pi all in one It lets you market mobs, and it also lets you do world markers like that, just really quickly. It's a great add-on. See that? And then I can clear them as well. So, yeah, amazing add-on. You can do a lot of things with Opie too. You can also set it to have different mounts. You can set it to have different skills. So if you always sit somewhere and craft a certain potion or something, you can have a potion kind of hotbound there. But anything you can do with a button in WoW can be replaced by one of the Opie buttons. So let's get a shockwave right here, and then I'm gonna get a shockwave on this one. I'm gonna try to get a good angle on this one right here. So get this guy to step right there. That's my angle. I should be able to get a decent amount of these guys. Oh, nice. The DPS got it for me. So now I just need to get these three right here. Perfect. And let's just keep dodging. Didn't get hit by it. Nice. Now, that was the only shockwave that was going out, so we're going to have the harvest right now. Let me go ahead and step on these guys. I got a cleanse, so we're good. We're solid here. It does hurt taking the mushrooms, but if you get a good cleanse, you'll be fine. So the Spore Collar is down below 50% HP, which means that we shouldn't need a to stomp out a lot of the mushrooms ourselves physically without like the actual mechanics of the fight. But just in case, you know, still keep aiming your shockwave, still keep clearing them out if you're a DPSer. So one of the DPSers is going to go here. So what I'll do is prepare my shockwave in this direction. Should be able to take out all those four. Perfect. No big deal. Not a bad time. We got 12 minutes left on the clock. So let's go this way. We do need some percentage, so I'm just going to go ahead and not skip any of these, right? We're sitting at 78%. I'm going to pull this next pack. It's the all physical pack. So just... Uh-oh. Somebody was like, no, we need more. No, I think this was the water elemental I think I saw. So, yeah, just take care of this. Since I do have a little bit more percentage needed because of that teaming, and my Windwalker went down. I wonder, huh? I think the Windwalker went down when I went to go pick up the Corruptor. Probably just a melee from me stepping out of melee range to pick up this guy. Should be good here. We'll wait for the res, and then we'll pull this pack. Ah, damn it. I forgot. Teaming's got this guy right here. We got the whole thing here. We got the whole shebang. I think I caused a wipe here. That was me. That was all me. That was all me. Bad tank. We got 11 minutes, one boss. We're good. Sacrificed himself for you? No, that was my sacrifice to the Ribkey gods. Does a Windwalker monk count as a sacrifice to the Rib gods? Dude, I do too. I was like, we don't have enough wipes. Let's do this. Also, another nerf. So I know we went over the nerfs earlier to like the actual mobs that are happening inside of dungeons. Another nerf to Mythic Plus is they added more time to the Mythic Plus timers. So if you look, Underrot right now is a 33-minute key. I believe it was just 30 minutes flat before. So yeah, they're doing a few changes to Mythic Plus. They're doing a shroud skip. We should be able to just do this. Alright, we're good. We need the percentage. Let's pull this guy. We can just take care of the big tentacle guys. The reason I like doing these skeletons is because it's one big clumped up group.
Beware.
The Madden Gaze is going to go out here. I'm asking them if they want to do the skeletons. It's easier to do it in one big clumped up group. Alright, they just want to do the tentacles instead. I think these take a little longer. Let's handle it. Yeah, okay. They did say percent. Okay. Let's go back and do the skellies. It's one big AoE group. So let's CC this guy. And then we can pull the rest of them. He doesn't want to do this pull. Come on. We don't have to pull this big dude. We can just make it all about these skeletons right here. Nice. This should be good percentage right here. We'll take care of the explosive. My auto attacks took care of that explosive now. That's a nice change of pace where I don't have to worry about shield slam, and only shield slam is my only saving grace. Alright, so my bolster is about to fall off. Shield block is back up. Let's just keep blocking here. 90%. Perfect. So now we should be able to skip a lot of those other, a lot of the other tentacles on the way there. Oh no. We didn't even get an interrupt. We got just pure stuns. Nice. Somebody got an interrupt there. So yeah, we should be able to skip a lot of the tentacles. Just go straight to the corruptors. And I think we'll be fine. How much do the corruptors give? 2% each? So we're going to need a little bit extra. Let's do this guy too. Yeah, somebody, well, it got summoned, but we were going to need it anyway. What do I think about the next prot buff, Maxim? It is, Maxim, yeah. It's okay. It's good. It's a step in the right direction. I think we need more. I think we need more than that buff is going to give us. But yeah, I think it's definitely a good step in the right direction. This should be it. This is going to give us 1.4. If anything, this might leave us at like 99. So we'll see. These guys are 2.1. So together they're 4.2. I think it should be enough. It's going to leave us a little bit shy. Just a little bit shy. So I'll get ready to pull something else. I'll just mount up. The good news is here we can mount up and handle it that way.
Beware.
There's a maddening gaze going out to this corner right here. Let's take care of the explosive.
Beware.
Maddening gaze going out. How much is my... I procced the victory rush. I killed that explosive with a heroic throw. Yeah, 99.6. Very close. Very, very close. We can take care of this guy. Oh. We're going to have to take care of this guy. I hope the distraction lasts long enough. Or else we're going to have to do a little bit of an overpull. But we can actually ignore this guy and jump down to the boss. And handle it that way. Okay. Oh, no. We got another dude in the back there. Alright. So that's enough. If we jump down and go to the boss, it should reset. Cool. Rip Life got a nerf this week. The gods will not be pleased. It all got nerfed, man. We got 5 minutes for this last boss. It is not tyrannical, so we should be okay. Let me make sure our buff is up, and let's go. All right.
Beware.
So definitely the extra 3 minutes on the time is really nice, or else right now we'd be sitting at 1 minute and 58 seconds left on this key. So definitely nice to be able to key this chest. Those extra 3 minutes, they mean a lot. Let's taunt this Blood Visage. Let's take care of them. I hope the spores were fixed since last week, right? As long as the spores aren't spawning explosives. The Blood Visages, that's fine. Blood Visages, there's only 2. So I'm okay if the Blood Visages spawn explosives, as long as the spores don't. That's the big one. I want to keep healing myself a little bit here. So I'm going to kill a few spores myself.
Beware.
Alright, we should have 2 more blood visages coming out very, very soon. Alright, which one's the Titan going to pick up? That one. So let me pick up this one over here. Pick up the opposite one of the Titan. Let me take care of that explosive. Let me take care of the explosive here too. Nice. Got a +10 Underrot done in time. And if it hadn't been... Oh, if it hadn't been for the nerf, we would have still... Or the timer, we would have still gotten it in time. We had 29 minutes, 10 seconds. So, not a bad key. Not bad at all. The key... The Ripkey gods are not pleased, but not bad. Happy Friday, Zeal. How you doing? Let me catch up with you guys. You got one where you had to bring all the ads past their room so they wouldn't keep spawning mini groups, didn't know what was going on. Oh, yeah, the Shattered Halls one? Yeah, that's Shattered Halls. Remember Timewalking allow you to get mounts and transmogs and other rewards than just gear? Yeah, there's the 1% Timewalking mount from the bosses, the random Cloud Serpent. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a little overtuned for its rewards. Because the transmogs aren't unique to Timewalking difficulty only, so you can go run that dungeon to the level it was tuned to and just destroy it to do the transmog. So it would just be the mount, the 1% chance mount on the bosses, or less than 1%, whatever it is. A lot of people don't understand what the new scanning technology was mechanics to CC. Yeah. What's up, Lawrence Play? Hello, I live in Russia. Hello. You can't wait. You've been practicing prot tanking, getting ready for the change, since you also main a warrior tank. Nice. Yeah, it should free up your global cooldown rotation. That's what it should do. The biggest impact you're gonna feel is freeing up that global cooldown rotation, and then as far as the blocking changes and what they're gonna affect, it's when you run Freehold and Toll de Gore, a little bit of Underrot, but mostly Freehold and Toll de Gore, and and Siege. Freehold, Toll de Gore, and Siege, you're gonna feel the impact on those with the new blocking system, so you're gonna take less damage. You took a break from ripping twos to come hang out. What's up, Wrench? How teams in MDI pull like they're doing normal dungeons at 375? Because they're monsters, epic. You don't know English well, but you want to watch the stream. You translate everything with the help of translator. Lauren, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you use the translator to translate from Cyrillic to English, I can definitely answer any questions that you have. I'm sorry, I don't speak Cyrillic. I speak 2 languages, and neither of them are Cyrillic. All right, so that key was a success, not a rip key. Oh, I have a few 9s. Okay, Motherlode. I haven't done a Motherlode 10. Let's see. Let's get into some Motherlode nonsense. Motherlode 11. Perfect. Motherlode 10. Let's see if I get into this 11. Here's another 11. Let's see if I can get into some 11. Oh, declined. Why, man? Is it because I'm a warrior? Let's see. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him that I'm not. Tank DPS. Don't. Oh, just want to finish. Don't care about time. Declined. I think it's because I'm a Prot warrior. You get indigestion from bad chili. That'll happen. That'll happen. Hey, I saw yesterday Wiener Schnitzel has tamales now. That's weird. It's definitely weird. They put chili on top of them too. It's weird. Subscribe to the channel yet? Really, I don't understand what you're talking about. You're just learning. Want to learn English, but you don't understand me yet. Lawrence Play, thank you for stopping by. And your English will get better the more you practice. And hold on, let me see. Let me do this. Let me translate something for you. Let me translate something for you. And want you to stop by and definitely not be afraid of a language barrier. So let me do this. Yeah, you're still here. There you go. Hopefully that translated somewhat correctly. Thanks for Mythic Plus video this week. You enjoyed learning about the affixes and watching a rip key in the same video. Yeah, it was, I think it was like 10 minutes over time or whatever. Yeah, it was a rip key. Can't get into any of the 10s. Motherlode, come on, I want to... They don't want me. He wants a 1K IO group. I'm like 950 or something. 941. I'm close. Why won't you love me, sir from Illidan? I think it just got really dark. It did. How is Warrior so far? Maxim, I like it. I like it. It's not the easiest to tank with, but honestly, I don't... Is it the same? Oh, this is Emerald Dream. Ah, damn it. I put that note, that dumb note of me being on a monk. 10 Waycrest. We did a Waycrest on Wednesday. You've been really loving the islands here lately, leveled a bunch of new tunes. Yeah, yeah. I like doing islands. I realize that most people don't, though. Most people do not like islands. But I really like islands. However, like, I would normally do my islands on stream on Friday, but most people just not a fan. Not a fan. Here's a completely different group for a Motherlode 10. Shrine 10, they did get nerfed. Nice, Motherlode 11. Oh, that guy's gonna stomp me out of here. To be fair, islands are okay, but you don't know what is more bothersome, doing the same quest over and over again or the same island over and over again. I don't mind doing islands because you have a direct impact on how fast you handle it, right? If you have better gear and you're better at your class, you can do the island in less pulls and do them faster, right? You have a direct impact. And then there's other things like war fronts where it doesn't matter how good you are, how good of gear you have. There's RPing that takes place where a war front lasts minimum 20 minutes, right? But islands, you have a really, really like direct impact on it, on how much time it lasts. Secretly, I paid them for nerfs, but I won't tell you. Oh, man. You'll probably get some time to play this weekend so you can feed the Ripkey gods. I don't know how much you're going to be feeding them anymore. There's been a lot of nerfs. A lot of nerfs this week. Nerfs to explosive and nerfs to dungeons. They're changing Ravager talent with a super shield wall. That'd be nice. Ravager just needs to go away. The Ravager talent point has not been relevant in 3 years, right? All of Legion, it was trash. So, yeah, I would say about 3 years. Terrible. Is it just me, or Horde lore and BFA got more relevance than Alliance one? On Alliance, you fight Ursula from Little Mermaid. I'm doing good, Zeal. I'm doing good. What's up, chicken? You just missed one key so far.
5, 4.
I don't jump
3,
on to watch your key run go okay.
1.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully I fail this one, right? Okay. Let's do it. So these guys, no big deal, but they can spawn explosive, so I do want them to go away really quickly, right? I would normally kind of stack these guys with this next pull, but because of explosive, I'm just a little more reluctant. So let me throw out my stun here because of the ice spritzer. I didn't want to have to directly interrupt it. Figured, you know, just doing that was enough for now, because we also have a mech jockey in here. There's the explosive, there's the ice spritzer. I'll interrupt that one. And we're good. Not a bad beginning. There's the refreshment vendor. Take him out, and we can move on. Now, since we do have explosive, I don't want to do this next pull how I normally do it, right? Normally, I do it by Nobody's... Okay, let me stun this guy. Normally, I do it by just running in and pulling everything. So what I want to do is separate the pull if I don't have Avatar up. And since explosive goes out in ticks, what you can do is if you get an explosive tick out here with this thug, then you run in and you do the whole pull. You have a few seconds before the next tick of explosive, right? So ideally that's what I want to do. Let me just pull these guys then. All of the non-elite trash, it gives a very small amount of percentage, and I don't mind on most weeks, but on this week with explosives, it's very deadly. Very deadly. We just had an explosive tick right now, but again, we're probably not going to pull that pack then. If the next, actually, with the next explosive tick, I can run in there and do a few of them. I don't have to do them all. Just the like 3 of them. There's the explosive tick. Let's run over here and do these 3 right here. Not the biggest pull, but just a little bit more. Nice. Oh, got a little bit more than we bargained for, but hey, not that many explosives. We had a tick of it go off while we were pulling them. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now these guys, they're not elites. I don't really care if they hit me from the back. They're not gonna do much. I want to pull this guy, and I want to pull him back. So, oh no. Okay, never mind. Interrupt that toxic blades. Very important. I don't have anything for the spritzer, so I'm gonna have to just throw out a stun. So here's the ice spritzer. I get my interrupt right now. There it is. The Treants did taunt the assassin. That's why you see the lack of aggro there, but that's okay. Treants can have it. I don't mind. Treants can keep that. So now that I don't have a bunch of other mobs and it's just a keeper, I can interrupt the spritzer with my fear if I really want to. Now, I can use my fear regularly, but we're really close to these guys. And even if I thunderclap immediately after the fear, they're going to get about 5 yards away from where they were. So I just need to be a little bit careful with my fear bombing, using it for interrupts. But if your avatar is up as a Prot warrior, you avatar, and then you fear bomb, and then you thunderclap immediately after, and your avatar thunderclap does enough damage to break your fear. So you shouldn't have to be too concerned about that. As long as you have your avatar up, you can use it as an interrupt. Just be aware that they can walk up to about 5 yards away. So Treants are up, taunted off of me. It's fine. They can keep the threat for a little bit. I'm perfectly okay with somebody else getting hit in the face besides me. We do have one infest coming up, and it's one of the vendors that throws out the spritzer. We'll just jump in here, do the pull, right? Let's interrupt that spritzer. It's going to be very important, but we don't have too much like really dangerous trash that I really want to watch out for in terms of getting infested and just wiping the whole group. This isn't going to be too bad. So we are going to get the trash right here, or the spawns right here. Let's handle them. This explosive, I hope it doesn't go off. Ah, it did. I wanted to really focus on the spawns. And we did get an infested mech jockey here, so unfortunately we did happen to get that. Should have taken out the explosive. You live and you learn, right? Alright. So I do have my avatar up right now, so we should be able to handle these guys, and my shockwave is back up as well. Nice. Those spawns aren't going anywhere. Interrupt that. Inhale vapors. Oh, gotta take care of that jockey, man. That jockey was going to... Oh no. Alright, we had the hired assassin too. Got the toxic blade when I ran away and started doing the hollow fletches, which is all that's what'll kill your group. Toxic blade hollow fletches is more than enough to kill your group. So I did the fear bomb there because of the hollow fletches that was going out, and I thunderclapped immediately after, and it was enough damage to break it. So if you are going to fear bomb, make sure you have thunderclap and revenge up to be able to handle it. If you don't, you're doing your group a disservice. Come on, explode! I tab targeted that to try to get that explosive. I tried right clicking it, just not happening. All right, I interrupted the toxic blades there. We should be able to get the rest of this pretty well here. Thanks for the sub, by the way. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the live stream. There's a Hall of Fletches. I don't have anything up to stun him. Oh, somebody else got it. Perfect. But the good thing is we interrupted the Toxic Blade. So the Hall of Fletches, not too bad without that poison. It's the poison that'll really get you. Alright, we survived that big pull. It was a bit of a ninja pull, right? That jockey. I don't know how or who pulled him, but somebody got close enough for that body pull. My healer's sitting at 80-something% mana. That's why I was thinking I was gonna get picked back up a little bit faster, but yeah, we should be okay. It's not like healers That's your ticket then? You were going to wait till 8.1 to level your warrior because of the nerfs needed to level? Yeah, so if you're waiting for your warrior, in 8.1, not only do you have buffs happening to Prot warriors, you also have the nerfs happening to leveling. So yeah, a little bit of a double motivation there. We did get tree inch right here. Nice. So good stomping out of the explosives. I threw out my shockwave there because I saw the Hall of Fletches going out. Auto attack. Ooh, that was a really close explosive. It was my auto attack that ended up getting it. Let me throw a fear bomb in here. I didn't see the priest got the fear bomb off right before I did. So Toxic Blade's gonna interrupt that. Hopefully somebody else interrupts the Ice Spritzer. I think the Ice Spritzer is something else that people are more used to interrupting. Let me throw out my stun here. My stun didn't land because of the energy shield. Let's get my victory rush. I did kill one of the explosives here. Oh no. Oh no. That explosive. I can't even. I tried to do something to it. Didn't work out. There's the B-res. Let me taunt the thug and start smacking the peacekeeper. There's a treant taunting. Cool. That explosive, sometimes you get bad luck on them. Sometimes the positioning does end up adding up against you. We do have... Are we all melee? We have a boomkin, but without communication, it can prove a little difficult. Alright, let's do this. Yep, healer sitting at 80%, so we're good.
Beware.
There's a static pulse. Again, as a Prot warrior, jump so that you get far enough for the leap back in.
Beware.
Let's do that. And that one, nice. Nice. All three kicks happened into the boss before I was even done with my first kick. Perfect. That's good. That means we've got good coordination.
Beware.
So again, jump, and then you'll be able to charge back in, and the boss barely moves. So as a warrior, you at least get that going for you, right? There's a few perks to the job. Oh man, the group is yelling at each other. This run is going well. Let's not fight. All right, I gotta move. Right, we've got the coins going out. Ah, he was able to absorb like 2 of them. I wanted all the mines to hit him, but yeah, he was able to absorb about 2 of them. So I'll walk him over here.
Beware.
Alright, boss is going down right now. Maybe even before the static pulse. You won't even be able to hit me even if you absorb a few of them. No big deal. The Emperor's Rage echoes through the hills. What? Alright. We do have this Earthshaper right here who is infested, but the other 2 are non-elites. Little regular mine rats here. So should be okay when it comes to taking care of this. As far as this Earthshaper and interrupting the Rock Lances, you can actually get some Spell Reflex on here that are going to help you take care of them. So there's the Earth Shield. Somebody got that. My Shockwave is still ready to go. I'm going to wait for the Spawns of Gahoon here. And there are the spawns. Got a stun off before that infest went off. Perfect. Got a victory rush off of that one. That explosive there. Who's that cow? Looks just like your warrior. This one right here. Got a little you've got that weapon. What is it called? The something furnace. The rock lance is about to go out on me, so I'm just going to spell reflect it. Oh, come on. There it is. Interrupt that rock lance. I'm telling you guys, explosive is just tab target game. Final blast, get out of here. You got it. You took care of yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Alright, hopefully this doesn't pull. Okay, good. We can run to this next pull. No infested. Straight over here, right? My avatar is down for a little bit, but I can still demo shout and pick up a little bit more threat. So I'm going to throw out my shockwave. There was 2 rock lances going out in there. I just don't want to get hit by them. There's the tree ants taunting, so the tree ants are going to be taking the rock lances right now. And now it's my turn again. So I see 1 rock lance. Let me go ahead and interrupt it. I see earth shields, no rock lances. It's just important. There's 1 rock lance, so I'm going to go ahead and pop spell reflect. Reflect that one. There's a final lance, or final blast. No big deal. There's 1 rock lance going out here. Let me interrupt it. Ooh, another rock lance. Let me shockwave. Oh, I think I got clipped by that. Oh no, the rock lance got me. I had no interrupt, no spell reflect, but it's the end of the group. No infested. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. There it is. That's the group. Yeah, one of those rock lances. And normally finding finding random groups that know to interrupt that, it's gonna be, you know, a little challenging. Not everybody has tanked it. Not everybody realizes that those rock lines just truck you. I was trying to get a victory rush there, but didn't happen. Let's get a victory rush here. Perfect. Got another victory rush waiting. There's the rock lance. Just go ahead and interrupt. There's a final blast and an earth shield going out, so I don't have to worry about the rock lance anymore. Alright, and now we have some infested guy, right? So I'm going to wait for him to kind of pat away and just pull these guys right now. We can just... Oh, man. I thought they all pulled as a pack. There we go. There's the explosive. Taking care of the explosive. Got a victory rush proc off of it. Let's go ahead and use it. Interrupt that. And I do have my shockwave ready to go for the spawns, but it's not necessary. There's nothing really close to us right now, so we don't need to worry about it too much. We should be able to handle these guys just fine. No infested here, so I'm just going to go ahead, do a significant pull here, right? It's 5 guys. And taking care of those explosives. I'm saving the AoE stun for when they start casting. Here it is. I can also do a fear bomb, and that stops their casting as well. So depending on, you know, how things have gotten pummeled before, we can handle it that way as well with the fear bomb. All right, now there is no infested here, but this group really hurts tanks, so just be aware. Earth shapers, they're gonna be hurting you, right? They do the rock lances. So there's rock lances going out on me right now. Let me just make sure that I spell reflect them, and I just handled the spell reflect right here. And the treants did taunt off of me, so I'm, you know, trying to just kind of deal with what I have. And there's some rock lances going out right now. Let me go ahead and throw out a stun because the treants don't exist anymore. And now I need to start watching the rock lances again, which I only see earth shields happening. There's 1 rock lance happening in here. Let me go ahead and interrupt that. And then I saw a second one. Boomkin did handle it, but I did pop that spell reflect right before I saw the Boomkin AoE silence. I did get a victory rush, so I'll just go ahead and use it. Another victory rush. I think a rock lance hit me on that one. But luckily, at least the victory rushes can help out a little bit. We don't have tyrannical, so this boss shouldn't need like a crazy amount of CC, right? But just CC one of them, or we can CC both. That's fine. It's more on the DPS and what they're comfortable with CC, right? As a tank, this isn't what's going to be affecting you. Like, you're not worried about these guys. You're like, what? You guys have to do what with the ads? I had no idea. I had no idea.
Beware.
Let me throw out a stun right there so that those guys are not stuck casting. So yeah, just you can help out by throwing out your AoE stuns, or any stuns really, and those Earth Ragers will stop casting. The only one that you can't stun is the one that's infused with Azurite. Ooh. Yeah, I always try to keep rotating, and I saw them walking over this way, so I didn't think they were going to come over here. So let me just keep this guy facing this direction now. Please don't kite through the front of the boss. Kiting through the front of the boss. Try to face him away from you. Take care of that explosive. Let's get a demo shout. Get some blocking going. Auto attacks, man. That explosive was handled by all auto attacks. I just invested a global into Thunderclap right as it came out. So it's oh man, that feels good. That feels good that I don't need the shield slime. Like, if I don't have shield slime, I don't feel like it's explosive. I can't do anything about it. I hope somebody helps me, because I can't. So now your healers and your tanks can stomp out explosives pretty well. Also, what time was the Motherlode key before? I think this one got some time added to it as well. It's now 39 minutes for the key. I feel like it got some time added. Also, I don't know if this group is going to want to do the death run. It definitely saves time doing the death run. So I'm going to ask them right now. Yeah, the death run definitely saves time. We do have the B-res from the druid, so... Alright, let's go this way, guys. Let's go this way. I really like pulling things in this area. We do have the infest here. Should be okay. So I will save my shockwave for the infested mobs here. The fear bomb. That was a good fear bomb. I threw my shockwave out for that. The force cannon was gonna hit them and knock them into another group. So it's like, at that point you're choosing spawns a Gahoon or let me fear bomb the spawns. Nice. We managed to get that just fine. I also have a victory rush from either the spawns or one of the explosives, so I can just do that. I'm gonna interrupt one of these guys. Nice, somebody else interrupted the other one. Perfect. They didn't respond if they want to do a death run or not. Is explosive nerf live? Yeah, there was a lot more than just the explosive nerf. Chicken, there was also a few dungeons that got nerfed as well. So Shrine of the Storm got nerfed. Those I don't know if you tank or not, but there's these guys that do a move called Anchor Smash, and they hurt like hell. Those guys got nerfed. Also, Temple of Seth had one of the mobs nerfed. I forget which exact one got nerfed on Temple of Seth. Ah, the transform, the poly going out. Let's do that. Come on, guy. Come over here. So yeah, a few dungeons got nerfed. Underrot got nerfed as well, and King's Rest got nerfed. Let me throw out my stun onto the spawns. Nice. Handled it perfectly. Let's interrupt that that poly, the slime poly. Yeah, you do tank notice. Thank you. Thank you for that. You respect the effort and the commitment. Are you talking about the effort and the commitment of being a Prot warrior? Uh-oh, that explosive is gonna be handled by our boomkin, right? Hopefully. Oh, nice. Our local pirate got it. Our outlaw rogue just went ahead. I can use my stun here. I was a little reluctant to use my stun, but no, we don't have infested, so it should be up by the time we do have an infested mob. Nice. I don't mind this mastermind pulling with this group right now. It was, you know, almost dead. It's not infested. No big deal. Just a regular pull. Definitely adds to our percentage here. In fact, I can probably pull this one too. It is fortified, but a little bit of cleave damage here. The one is not doing enough damage to be like, oh, we're gonna wipe on this. So yeah, we'll do the 2. Got a victory rush here off of that explosive. It's always very, very nice to get that. And now we can handle a little bit more percentage in this room to hopefully, I definitely want to do the death run. I want to. Okay, so we do have a bunch of non-elites, the little rats over here. And I do have Avatar up. So what I'll do is I want to pull them, but since they can spawn explosive while they're running to me, I just kind of want it to be a little bit more obvious so that, you know, the explosives can be, there it is, because of that, right? I want someone to run over there and handle it. Perfect. That's the only reason why I was reluctant to stack these up. If we would have had like Discord and comms or something, I would have been able to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Let's handle it. But yeah, it just things kind of need to be a little different, a little bit more obvious when we're talking about in a pug. Oh man, group got destroyed. Oh, my healer went down. Damn it! It was probably the oh yeah, and me without a healer. A warrior without a healer doesn't live for a very long time. So let's run back in. I don't know how much the group will be able to take down. I'm going to be in combat because of my deep wounds. So I won't be able to mount up. There it is. I can mount up now. Oh, they wiped on purpose. So, you know, take less time. Makes sense. Completely makes sense. We can do this pull right here as well. Get some more percentage. Wait for everybody to get here. That pull, maybe we can CC somebody on that pull. The weapons testers probably are going to be more detrimental to us for sure. So I'll do this pull over here, get some more percentage. What? What? Come on. Join the party. So we don't have an infested mob, so again, use your stun liberally when you don't have that. We do have the treants right here. So in terms of aggro, that's why things are kind of bouncing around. But again, when you run with the boomkin who's using treants, use it to your advantage. It's a few seconds where you don't have to use your active mitigation. It's a few seconds where you don't have to worry about using your self-healing if you have that as a tank, your stuns or anything. You know, just let somebody else tank for you for 5 seconds. Alright, so that pull, what we can do is CC one of these guys. Actually, sap that one. He transformed. They can see stealth. Oh, the mastermind. Oh. Alright. Alright, let's see how this goes. So we'll just start rotating our cooldowns here. We do have treants back up, so the big one is we have to take care of this experiment, right? The experiment is going to be the big guy who's going to be doing a lot of damage to us. So I want that guy to go down as quickly as possible. Also, the explosives. I don't know how many people are just going to be stomping out explosives. So, oh! 70k for the echoes. I don't know if we want to keep going that way. With no CC, it's gonna be a tough time. Although all the pulls are kind of gonna be that way. All the pulls are gonna end up being that way with this teaming. Alright, we can we'll go around. We'll pull this other pull over here. So let's do the mastermind. We'll do one mastermind here. Did we kill one? Oh, we did kill one. So we no longer have the experiment, right? But yeah, we'll just go past it. Is this a rip ink? Ah, I hope not. Am I gonna be streaming next week with Thanksgiving coming up? Yeah, I don't see why not. Since I stream earlier, I stream in the mornings. Thanksgiving's normally nighttime. Actually, on Black Friday, maybe not. I don't know if I want to go snag up some deals on Black Friday, but we'll see. If I don't, I'll let you guys know. It'll be more of a moment by moment. Okay, let's CC the infest guy. Perfect. Come here. Come here. Nice. There's a transmute. That's something you don't want to go out on everyone, so interrupt that. So since man, this is gonna put us in a tough situation, right? Because since we weren't able to handle that other pull, are we gonna be able to handle this pull? Right? It's a similar pull in terms of like damage done and like how hard it hurts. It hits the whole group. There's 2 masterminds in there, so well, it'll be interesting to see if we can do that. Keep dragging this guy back. Come on, come over here. Okay. Just do Cyber Monday. The deals are better. Well, yes and no. Sometimes I find some deals are better for Black Friday. Sometimes some deals are better for Cyber Monday. And yeah, I agree with you that sometimes they are. You know, sometimes they aren't. So I'm gonna have to take a look around. I honestly haven't looked too much. That's why I don't know for sure. But I should be live next week, both days. I might change the time so that I'm live a little bit earlier, but we'll see. For right now, yeah, no changes next week.
Beware.
That force cannon. That force cannon. Nice. Somebody got a stun off on it right before. So we have 78% of enemy forces right now. What I can do is keep pulling just a little bit over here. Like, these guys are a bunch of non-elites, right? Let's go over here, guys. Percentage. These are all a bunch of non-elite test subjects, so should be relatively easy to handle. Now they are going to spawn explosives while they are up, but should be able to handle them pretty easily. There it is. We did get one poly to go off, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think they polyed my healer, which ended up hurting me, but hey, got a victory rush. We can use it. Got another victory rush. Those explosives are going down really easily. I like it. So 81%. Let me pull these guys while the mastermind is padding around. A bunch of other non-elites. And after these guys, I can definitely pull that mastermind, which got distracted in place, right? Look at that. Look at that. And what's this guy over here? Alchemist, and he's all by himself. We can definitely pick up this guy. Let's interrupt that. Stomp out the explosive. We have the treants out. Come on, move a little bit. Whoa! Whoa! What? What happened here? Somebody said we're out of time, and then that got pulled. I wonder. Okay, if somebody leaves right now, then I know who it was. Nobody disconnected. Nobody left. That's weird. Somebody said we ran out of time, and then we had a ninja pull. Huh. Oh, and they pulled this. Just die. Okay, we're good. Reset. We're good. We can try to go to the boss, but I'd much rather get our percentage down, do a death run. Appease? Yeah, man. This is an appeasement. All right, everybody's here. They just got here. Let's go. Avatar. Let's try it. Let's just focus on our ignore pains right now. Let's just try to ignore all the pain. I got a big AoE stun going out right now. The explosive. Somebody handled it. I didn't get victory rush off of it. I think I got one auto attack off on it, but I didn't actually take it down. Alright. More ignore pain. Let's pop our shield wall here. Just, you know, trying to fight to stay alive. We got one victory rush here from the explosive that spawned. Explosives are my friend right now because they're giving me the victory rushes. Oh no, I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one either. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Rallying cry.
Beware.
Just trying my best to stay alive at this point. At this point, it's all about my ignore pain, so just gotta focus those guys. I got a victory rush. Perfect. That was just an auto attack on that explosive. You guys saw how high it had its HP. That's how much it's been nerfed. Yeah, it's 90%, but there's a bunch of people yelling, do boss, do boss. Or not a bunch of them. There's one guy who's like, do boss. So, for this boss, you want to spell reflect the chemical whatever cast. So, that chemical cast is going to go out soon. I want to have my hand ready on spell reflect. And sometimes you miss it. There's chemical burn. I reflected it. See that? Chemical burn right here? It's such a quick cast, and sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. I feel like that cast time should be extended, and you can't get all of them. Spell reflect has too long of a cooldown. There's me taking one of them right now, and it's going to hurt. Oh, I got an instant dispel. Perfect. I love it.
Beware.
There's the propellant blast. Let's try to get that victory rush. Nice. Okay, get your spell reflect ready. Okay, so after this catalyst right here. All right, spell reflect, ready. And there's a cast. I got it. I got it. It's when it's tyrannical week, that chemical burn just destroys you as a tank. So you have to be on it, especially, you know, as a warrior, you already have a few things acting against you. There's one chemical burn. I can't get that one. Spell reflect is down, right? So that one's just gonna go out on me. But yeah, as a warrior, you've already got enough things to worry about. You see this? I wanted to skip this trash, but he can't CC that. He can't. The guy said CC it. This guy sees stealth. That's why I wanted to skip it. Oh man. The guy was like CC it, and the rogue was like, I can't CC it. He sees stealth. And he's like, just CC it. Come on. Forehead, just CC it, man. What do you mean you can't CC it? Just CC it. Just do it. I can't. It'll break my stealth, and I can't CC out of. Just come on. Just do it. What do you mean you can't? Let's stun the spawns there. I love it when that happens. Come on. Just stop it and do it. I can't. I can't. We have one. We have the paladin, so I don't know if he has repentance. If he has repentance, that would be the only way that we could CC with this group, unless we do a blind, but that's not gonna last very long. All right, let me just eat that up. Oh, nice, we killed it before. I'm not used to groups actually destroying that. I'm used to everybody looking at bombs like they're the most foreign thing ever, and they're like, what? You can hit them? This is weird. 1 minute left. This is definitely a rip key. I have my stun up right now, so when this infested specialist goes down, you can stun the spawns. So the spawns, they come up and then they walk a little bit, right? So what I let them do, in order for me to stun them, I let them spawn. I let them actually like actuate themselves and be like, this is the route I need to be taking. And then once they start running, that's when I'll throw out the stun. But you know, it depends. I don't always use my stun on them. Here's one infested guy. Let me pull this guy back, because this guy is going to disengage from the fight and create more distance. So I'd much rather over pull him like that. So I'd much rather pull him over here rather than have some of these bombs activate or whatever. He is also infested, so there's that. Nice. Let's pull this guy over here, and then if I find one more guy, that guy, okay. So let me over pull this guy again. Come over here, come over here, come over here, come over here. Alright, so now that I over pulled you, he's going to target a random person, do his thing. I'm going to pull this guy, and hopefully this is all the percentage we need, and we can do a death. No, it's going to be 99.4. We can get a bomb. We can get a bomb, for sure. So, we activated a bomb. Hopefully it channels one of the treants. No, it didn't, but I think we're going to need one more bomb. We're going to be sitting at 99.6. Each bomb gives 0.2. 0.2. Here it is. Here's the last percentage. He says he has to stay in cat form. I mean, okay, you can stay in cat form. He doesn't have to stay in cat form, but okay. We'll do a death run here. We'll pull everything. Hopefully it goes well. I'll pull it up here, and I'll wait in this corner. Hopefully everybody just runs to this corner. It doesn't matter where they run to. As long as everything's on me. And then we get the healer to... There it is. Healer's dead. So we just need a B-res on the healer. Did we get a B-res? Nice. He got the B-res. Perfect. He didn't get the B-res. All we have is a rogue. Alright, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. They said they just want the druid to do a solo death run. Rip this key, guys. You guys want rip keys? Rip this key. Rip this key. To be fair, IO means nothing because you had a 200 IO prop pally. That was the best tank you've ever seen in a very long time. That's true. IO doesn't mean that you suck at what you do. It's very true. That's how you feel on islands. Feel like no one likes them for some reason. I do. I like zoning out and doing islands, Jeremy. I agree with you. I really do. It may blow your mind, but it's the disgusting undead warrior showing his ribs. That's the main. Oh, the druid died again. He died again. He said relax right after he died. It's some pally, but the bong is the same. Nice. Yeah, the furnace or whatever it's called. I forget. Does the celebration package get consumed when you use it, or is it reusable? It says 10-second cooldown. Oh, I haven't even collected mine. I forgot. WoW's 14th anniversary. We'll see how this run goes. It's already a rip. Treant produced Trent, or pronounced Trent? Really? It's pronounced Trent? I think he's trying to stealth past everything. Yeah, he's not going to be able to. He has to mount up and just do it. You're leaving work early, so you're enjoying my stream via car. Cass, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You should be paying attention to the road and not a stream. I gotta look at both things, right? We're here to entertain. As you can see, the gods are starting to sow discord within the group. They didn't even need Discord to do it. Okay. Okay, I let him know. He's got to mount up. Your stream makes me happy. Thanks, Cass. I appreciate it. I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't know if this key's even going to finish at this point. It might just fall apart. This guy just keeps dying and then going, guys, it's okay. Relax. This is, I don't know if this is impossible yet. He's trying to do it as cat and like slowly. There's a lot of nerfs. Hell yeah, you burn all of them on your DK and your warrior. Yeah, there are a lot of nerfs. A lot of nerfs happening right now. The warrior's below you on DPS. Oh, I haven't even noticed. I haven't been looking at the meters. Normally when I'm in Mythic Plus, I'm just tunneling what's next. Appease the gods work in mysterious ways. If they had an ninja pole, do you think it would have been close with the death run? I agree, Chicken. I agree. Did he die again? He died again. I don't know about this. I might have to release and go do the death run for him and just... Here, I'm going to tank for him. Okay. Alright, let's go. I told him I'm going to go right. The priest is going to go left, so that the priest also dies. I need to do my own death run again. Oh, man, I got destroyed. Alright, I'm going to do a death run while everything's resetting. I ran through the mines that are already glitched, and that's my mistake. My mistake. The, Oh, everybody wiped. Everybody wiped. They didn't do the B-res. They didn't do the B-res. Alright. That's my mistake. Running through the mines is a dumb error on my part. These mines. Yeah, I think this group is gonna fall apart at this point. Oh man. All right. I just want to do the clear. That's fine. Let's do it. That was fast. Yeah. So, okay. So here's something I didn't think about when doing the death run. I just saw plates and I started running through them. I'm telling you guys, I'm not all here. I'm not all here today. What's up, Date Mike? Yeah, so when these mines are out here like this, because you did a death run and you glitched them out, running through them causes them to explode about every half second. So if you run through them, they're going to explode about like 5 times before anything happens. So the best way of doing these mines is to just not do them, depending on if they can even aggro again or not. Sometimes they will still have an aggro table. Sometimes they won't. Like this one over here, we're not going to be able to kill that. It's going to keep us in combat. No big deal. But running into it, it'll tick every like half second and explode to you. So you just got to check them. Just not something that happens every time where you fail a death run and have to deal with glitched out bombs. So I wasn't thinking about it when I tried to run in there. Seeing you tanking makes you want to tank again. Barthis, you should. You should. Tanking is, I mean, that's, for me, what I enjoy the most in PvE is tanking, but every now and then I do need to change the pace. Like the title says, Holy Paladin as well. So I am going to be jumping on my Holy Paladin, but I just don't, I want to give you guys high keys. I want to show you guys how to deal with the affixes, how to deal with infested, how to deal with certain pulls. And on my healer, 1, I'm not in charge of pulling, so I can't really dictate the route. And 2, on my healer, I don't have the gear. Right now my healer's like 338 or something like that. So in terms of gear for my healer, I can probably do like +4s, maybe +5s, but that's about it. So yeah, and then like on my healer, I can help stomp out the explosives because I do have that Crusader Strike, I have the Judgment, but I don't know how much. It depends on the group. If the group is handling it, then there's no need for me to do it. There are the spawns of Gahoon. They're going to start running, and we got that stun off. Explosive. I wanted to do the heroic throw. I'm interested to see how much the heroic throw does to it. Very interested to see. Just get a high item level blood decay to carry your healer. I don't know a high item level blood decay. I'm a Prot warrior main, and my co-tank is a Prot paladin. We both like getting beaten down by Blizzard. We both have a very love-hate relationship with Blizzard. It's like, all right, you can nerf my class all you want. I'll still be here. I'll still be here, Blizzard. It's fine. All right, we got one of these mines. The other one's evade glitching. So he said, wait, does he want to do a death run again? No, let's just do it. Nothing here is infested. Wait, this mine. Okay, so I can activate that one. I just want to take care of the mines before we run in there. That one is evade glitching. How about this one? That one's evade glitching. I don't think I can pull the other one. Okay, let's do this. Oh no, the explosive while the overcharge was being cast, but the good news is the overcharge went off on the treants, or the war machine, the result of the overcharge. So not too bad of having the overcharge go off, which, oh, the repair, gotta stun it, gotta stun that repair. Now we're having that charge shot go out again. I think I got a victory rush from that. I did. Okay, perfect. When that charge shot goes out, you're just going to be taking a ton of magic damage as a tank, so just make sure you have something to be able to handle that. I'm not trying to worry too much about the explosives. I'll handle it when they're close by, but shouldn't be my main priority right now because living and surviving this pull is just, it's already a difficult thing to do, so I'm just trying to focus on that. Oh, explosive. I don't think I got it. Nope, I did not get that explosive, so I didn't get the victory rush. This explosive, mine. Victory rush. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Hey, we made it. Let me see if any of these bombs will aggro to us. We have to avoid these bombs as we go up this platform. So, we kind of made it a little bit more difficult for ourselves, right? So let's mount up. And let's go this way to avoid. You see that? You see how fast they explode? And they don't go away. So when I said I messed up the death run, that's what I meant. They explode on you, but they don't reset. They don't do anything. Why is that guy? You see, he just, yeah. There's nothing to do there. Okay, so mana up. Mana up, and we're good. Might as well. Rip key, 51 minutes on this key. Oh man. What's up, Alvaro? How you doing? There's the mana. We're good. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, no wipes. So I gotta go this way. I tried to over pull him to a corner because most of the time people are trying to stay outside of like melee range for him. So when I try to move him, he is difficult to move. So regardless of you trying to move him, you might not be able to move him for your group every single time. So everybody should be doing their own kind of like work of where he's going and what he's going to be doing. And everybody should be able to position themselves. Like right now, I can't move him, right? He's got a Gatling gun. All these guys right here, they're going to get hit by this guy right here, this Boomba. There it is. That Boomba hit 2 people. So yeah, it's hard to get perfect. It's hard to move perfectly where you need it to be. Just be aware that you're not going to be able to save everyone on your team every single time. Alright, let's get the ads. get the explosive here. There it is. There it is. So we are getting that drill smash, and we do have our... the tab targeting is messed up because of all these mines all over the place. Alright, so we do have our other smash out here, so I'm just going to try to get in position just in case it was me. It is not, but... where's the last one? Last one's over here. So let's just start working our way over there. I know things got really bright right now. Heroic throw. Oh, it doesn't do that much. I thought it was going to be doing a whole lot more with the HP nerf. Not enough. I don't think he didn't get it on time. One more smash. There it is. It's on me. Just don't move. Alright, we're good. Let's do it. It's going to summon the Boombas again right now. And we're going to have to handle that and kind of move around that. So we have... I got to move back. I got to move back over here. Heroic throw. Oh! I got a victory rush for my heroic throw on that bomb. Hey. I didn't think it did that much damage. I just run through it. So this Gatling gun... the animation is actually a little bit ahead of where it is. So for some reason, like there, I got a little bit behind because I didn't want to step on the bombs on the ground. Just run through the Gatling gun. If you're slightly ahead of it, you're going to get hit every single time. So even though the triangle looks a certain way, it is for sure like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 degrees ahead of it. That was a tough key. That was just, oh, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh, they started yelling at each other as soon as the queue was over. Alright. Release and help them. Yeah. You mostly listen. Traffic jam. Ouch. I know how that goes. When the freeway becomes a parking lot. Yep. Oh, it's very, very bright. Let's do that. All right, let's go repair over here. How have the keys been this morning? The other keys were pretty good, Brendan. And hello, how are you doing? Yeah, the other keys were pretty good. This one was the one rough key we've had today. And it was pretty bad. It was out there. "51 minutes. You spent an hour and 29 minutes in there once." Yeah, when Motherlode was first out, you needed so much trash. I remember having runs that would take over an hour for sure. You saw the disaster happen before it happened. Your bandage trinket, do you use it separately or is it macroed onto another defensive? Amir, it is its own key binding. I've always had one key binding for one trinket. The only time where I might want to get them to have the same one is if they're both on use trinkets. But normally I have one on use trinket and one that automatically happens. But yeah, this is its own key binding. So I can actually use it right now, right? So let me dismount and show you. It's just nothing else is gonna, it's not gonna say you don't have enough rage or anything. There it is. That's my trinket. So yeah, it's its own key binding. What's that bar in your middle of your screen with your health and rage? You have it as well. I've been trying to get rid of it and can't. Date Mike. Are you talking about this little red one right here? This little tiny one? If you're talking about this little tiny red one, that is my global cooldown. So I believe it's in here. Let me see. Let me look for you. It's in my package of weak auras. Global cooldown tracker. It's this one. See that? So that just shows you your global cooldown. Going from Legion to BFA, the global cooldown change slowed down Prot Warriors a lot, to the point where I needed a visual representation of, did I hit Ignore Pain or not? I needed the reminder. Now I'm used to it being on the global cooldown, and I could probably get rid of the global cooldown tracker. But I found myself when BFA first came out and I was running dungeons, I found myself missing ignore pain sometimes. Like I would thunderclap, then I was like ignore pain, and I'd hit like devastator, but I did it so fast out of habit that ignore pain never was casted. So I did that on purpose, just so that I could have a visual representation of what my global cooldown was going to be. You haven't tanked since Wrath? Barthis, you need to jump back in. All right, so Barthis, I'll give you a little bit of my backstory, and hopefully it's not too boring. I started tanking in Wrath, right? And after Wrath, every single expansion that came out, I max leveled my warrior, and I did it through dungeon crawling. But in terms of endgame content in Kata, Mop, and WoD, I didn't tank any endgame content. I did the initial grind, right? So I would buy the new expansion, I would level up, and I would do the grind through normals and heroics, get all my gear, and then I would drop the game. I didn't have a guild to raid with, so I would drop the game. So I had not actually endgame raid tanked since Legion, last expansion. So as someone who, before I started this channel, had not done endgame progression tanking in raids since Wrath, you can do it, man. You can jump in there. You can get it done, for sure. If you did it in Wrath, you got this. Just, you know, I hopped in Legion and loved it, and that's actually when I started the channel in Legion. I was like, let's see if I can do this again. That's a weak aura he made. You should disable it. Yeah, it's called the global cooldown tracker. Blood Decay and MDI pulled the whole room and still lived. That Blood Decay is OP. Okay, so when you watch the MDI, it's, yes, you can see which classes are strong and which classes are weak, but those people are the top 0.1% of the population. They will take gear that you and I will have. Like right now I'm 377, right? They will take that 375 gear and push, you know, 50k burst damage, when somebody right now who's in 385s or, you know, whatever, can't push that burst damage ever. So yeah, it's do I have weak auras? Date Mike, I will link you all of my weak auras. I just spammed them. They should be in the chat. I'm just making sure that they go through in the chat. I have weak auras. There it is. For every single tanking class. Doesn't matter what tanking class you play, I have weak auras for them. So you can take a look if you like my weak auras. Why are you doing death run if it's already a rip key? It looks like the way it is. Fight your way up. It was just to save time. You know, it was another 15 minutes added to the key trying to clear. So that's all. Completed an Underrot 11, but we're in the midst of a glorious Motherlode 11 rip. Yeah, that was a big rip. Was it in? I thought it was a 10. Oh, it was a Motherlode 11. It was terrible. My Raider IO. It hasn't been updated today. I did 2 keys today that should rank up higher, but I'm 941 right now. I'll probably hit, there it is, 953. 953 is my Raider IO. I'm almost hitting that 1k. And by the way, like if you look at all of my timed runs, let me make sure I'm not lying to you guys. I'm not. All of my timed runs are with pugs. So yeah, no pre-mates here. 955, all pug IO. 51 minutes, yeah, that was terrible. Went down to a fever midstream on Wednesday. Much better now, nerds. I'm feeling you, man. I'm feeling you. I wasn't, you know, before today's stream, I was like, I don't know. I have any plans tonight? I'm feeling a little sick, man. So I was even debating turning on the stream or not, but I was like, it's okay. Even if they're rip keys, I can just get through them. No big deal, right? So probably won't be much on tonight. Glad you're on the mend. Yeah. Hope you feel better, nerds. Not tall enough to ride the roller coaster? Oh yeah, I didn't do the roller coaster at the end. Don't bring Prot Warrior to a +10 and up. Wait for it only on dead warriors with numbers. Did I change my desk location camera angle? I changed the camera. So more and more I've been seeing people coming in that are new to the channel, and I used to have the chat in the channel, right? So I used to do it this way, right? The chat was right there, just like that. But I've had more and more people come in and just be incredibly racist or incredibly sexist, and I don't want that to be projected here. So there's a lot of mods in chat, And so if any of the mods in there catch it and ban it and never hit it, when the replay goes up, that is not there, and that's what I'd much rather have. So if the, you know, if that message goes up for 2 or 3 minutes, the replay, it's still there, and I've had it happen more and more recently. So I just decided to get rid of chat on this screen here, and I replaced it with my face, just so that none of those hate messages get through. I don't like that type of negativity, and it shouldn't be reflected on my channel either. But same location. The camera angle is flipped horizontally. Yeah, it's flipped horizontally. So there's that. So that I'm looking into the screen as opposed to looking out, you know. Tanking is like cycling. Once you learn it, it's easy to pick it up again. Yes. Yeah, it is. Why am I not a corgi? Yeah, that streaming software where you can change your face. That'd be nice. Thanks for the confident boost. Yeah, Barthis, you got this, man. You can jump in there, get some keys done. Barthis, where is it? No, I don't have it on a hotkey. Barthis, if you look at my channel and you look at Protection Warrior builds, there's a video I made late into the beta, so it should be like 5 months old now, and that has what you need to know about Protection Warriors going into Mythic Plus, what talents you're running, what kind of impact they're going to have, what your builds are, what your secondary stats are, what your priority rotation is. So if you look up that video, you can find what you need for a Prot Warrior. You actually have that bar right now in the middle of the screen with a big green bar. You have that as well. How do I get rid of that? What bar? I don't know what bar you're talking about anymore. Date Mike, if you join my community Discord, which is in the description of this video, and you post a screenshot, then I'll be able to know what bar you're talking about. You can post a screenshot in general or off topic or whatever, and I can help you out, but it's hard to know what bar you're talking about because you said that I have weak aura, so it's not a weak aura, or it's not one of my weak auras. So I don't know what bar you're talking about. Jump in the community Discord, we can help you out. I can help you out after the stream, that is. You're going to be attempting another King's Rest plus 10 tonight, Brendan. Good luck with that, my friend. Good luck. Rib key a day. We'll keep the sickness at bay. Yeah. Who's being racist and sexist? You love seeing that chat come up on stream. Really? Really? Those people got banned. That's why. Did you miss the rib keys? Yeah, you missed one of them, STL. But no, we're still going to jump into more. I'm just catching up with you guys with chat. Just making sure that we're chatting it up. Let me look for a shrine to see just how nerfed those guys are. Plus 11. Perfect. Plus 12. And they want to do a rogue skip. Hey, no shitters. Nice. We'll see if we get into any of these while I finish catching up. The only racist comments we'll allow are those that refer to undeads and warriors because they're nothing but truths. Yeah, look, you can come in here and hate on me, and you know, that's something you gotta accept. But I don't know. I don't like people going after mods or people just going after like that, getting completely racist. You might be referring to a personal resource display which you can disable. Oh. You're talking about, yeah, let's see if this is what you're talking about, Mike. So if I go enter combat, I can show you. Is there a critter here? Oh, nice, there's this guy. You're talking about this right here? This one? It's personal resource display. That's exactly, you know, what Rhett said. So just go to interface, names, and personal resource display. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of behind everything. See that? You can turn it on and off. This one's a custom weak aura. It's a little bit lower. It's a little bit clearer to see. The personal resource display, depending on your camera angle, like hops around. Let me see if I can show you. Depending on your camera angle, kind of moves around the personal resource display. So I just disable it, and I made my own weak aura that stays fixed on the pixels I want. Then I sneakily plug my Discord chat. I mean, hey, there's a lot of people that want to ask me questions or help with certain things, and it's a little bit difficult to know exactly what they're talking about if they have like custom interfaces. So yeah, I don't see why not. There's been people in there who go in there and ask for help on logs, right? And I'll take a look. There's a lot of helpful people in there who will tune in from time to time as well and just start looking at certain logs and start looking at things. We did a Toll to Gore on Wednesday, so let's see if we can do King's Rest. I mean, I'm willing to try. It did get nerfed. I don't even know what that description means. I think I'll stay away from that one. Here's like a normal King's Rest. In high keys with huge pulls, the group pull their CC together every CD. Yes, but the MDI people are also playing at extreme capacity. They know the answers to the questions that you have. Hey, at this point in the cleave, there's only 3 mobs up. Do I use a full cleave ability for this cooldown, or do I use a passive cleave ability or a single target? What's going to yield the best results depending on what cooldowns you have up? So TJK Penny, I'm just saying it's a little difficult to see the MDI and to see like these guys are completely broken. Not everyone, in fact, most people can't do what the people in the MDI are doing. So they will break things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else can also do it like them. Is it possible? And some people will definitely learn to copycat. Yes, but what I'm saying is they take something that for normal people might be a 5 to 10% difference in DPS, and they exploit that difference to the best of their abilities with the skill that they have. They get that 5 to 10% increase, and they can multiply it because they perform way better than everyone else. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be looked at, and you just shouldn't be looking at anything that they do. It's a very, very good marker and indication of where classes are right now. But you yourself cannot expect those results unless you are also semi-pro. Trying to find some high keys. We did a Toll to Gore. Trying to find a shrine. There's no shrine. Trying to find a King's Rest. King's Rest 10. Again, I don't know what this means. I don't know if I want to be in this group where it's someone, he's just yelling about Sasquatch. I was expecting a lot more keys today as well. Oh, we didn't do a Temple of Set this week. I was expecting a lot more keys after the nerf to explosive. But yeah, there are some weeks where keys are dry, man. Groups are rare. This is one of those weeks. I don't think everybody keeps up with the updates as they go live with the hotfixes. So yeah. Completed a +9 King's Rest with your Fury build. 50 minutes later, the dash times were terrible. Brendan, we were in that 10 King's Rest for a while, right? Nice, simple stuff. King's Rest, 55 minutes. Yeah, we were in there for a while. I was DPSing too. Brendan was tanking. What's special on WoW Anniversary this year? I just saw the item. That's all I've seen. The XP item. Having a rough week, STL? Can I tell you a joke? Hey STL, why can't you hear a pterodactyl when they go to the bathroom? Because they've been dead for millions of years. Come on, guys. Come on. Really? That's all I got, man. It's like, it's just dad jokes. Why did the dinosaur cross the road, STL? Because the chicken hadn't evolved yet. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Just terrible, terrible jokes, man. Terrible jokes. Oh, here's a WoW joke that my GM told me. This is a terrible... Okay. Your mama's so fat, when I shadow stepped her, I got a loading screen. That, my GM told me that WoW joke. Teaming in the slime room is real. Yes, it is. And the explosives on it, too. What do you call an alligator? An investigator? Oh man, we're getting the dad jokes out. Just don't ask about rogues because there's no love for them. Ouch. The bridge and shrine was bad. We had 9 explosives come out. What? On the bridge, you had 9 explosives? That is pretty bad. Back to work. Was nice to stop by. Rhett, thanks for stopping by, man. I'll see you later. There should be an MDI just for pugs. That would be interesting. A solo queue pug system. But if it had any kind of prize pool, it would be rigged. Absolutely rigged. Yeah, I don't know that guy. I don't know him at all. And then mid-pull, hey, nerds, I'm going to need you to CC that guy over here on the left-hand side. All right, cool. Let's do that. Perfect. I can do an Natal. Oh, that's true. I will try an Natal. It didn't get nerfed, but I'll try one. Your mom is so fat, her mount reported her for abuse. Oh, man. Wow jokes. Wow jokes are great. Your friend tried to annoy you with bird puns, and you told him 2 can play at this game. What's up, Carrie? How you doing? Came in for the wow jokes. STL, I hope those helped out. That's all I got, man. I got terrible jokes. Oh no, what's this terrible joke about paper? Oh, it got really dark. Guys, the California sun is all over the place right now. There it is. It's a little bit better. Never mind. It's terrible. I'm from Southern Cali. Yes, I am, Date Mike. I'm not near any of the fires, though. But yes, I'm from Southern Cali. Am I all repaired up? I am. Okay. Just making sure before we jump in. Before we jump in and get, you know, into this. You tried the temple yesterday. It was okay until the first boss. It was okay till the first boss? Oh no. Same, San Bernardino County. Yeah, your air quality is gonna be pretty bad. San Bernardino County, aren't you near some of the fires then? Aren't you pretty damn close? South Georgia's in the 30s and you love it, but you were born in Southern Cali in 73. Nice. I've been to Georgia once, but I didn't get to see anything. I was out there for work, and then that was it. It was get there, work, leave. I think I was there for like a total of 10 hours. That's Malibu, Ventura County. Oh, I thought San Bernardino was up there in the valley. I thought San Bernardino was just in the valley area, and the valley, it's just, the whole valley is done right now. It's like NorCal and the valley, right? When a torrent sees lightning but hears nothing, what does he call it? A thunder bluff? Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give you that one. You want to skip? Not this. You thought I was blindfolded when I was in Georgia? No, I mean, it might as well have been. Just went, you know, land, go to one building, do your job, get out. San Fernando Valley. Yeah. I thought you were by there. Torrential rain. STL, I hope you asked for the jokes, STL, and I hope you are keeping track of all these jokes. That was like a good 15 jokes, most of which were WoW jokes too. I don't know if you're back in WoW, STL. All right. Got this. Got this Temple of Seth. As long as nobody dies to the bosses, but since we don't have Tyrannical, I'm not expecting a lot of deaths on the bosses. Not expecting it. Will it happen? Maybe. What do you call it when Deathwing flies over Thunderbluff? A cataclysm? Oh man. After this, we can publish our own 101 WoW jokes book. A void elf. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. We all need to get together. Make a 101 WoW jokes. Can I use my coin in many faces? For sure. I am now a night elf. Cloth? Maybe some kind of priest? This is what I used to be. I used to be a night elf, so feels good, man. I'm used to it. I was actually I know we were talking about tanking earlier. When I was tanking in Wrath, what? You can get up there? When I was tanking in Wrath, I was a night elf. Nice. Now I've got new places to climb to. Who's got the key? What are we doing? Oh, the rogue went to go get a drink. Oh, no, he didn't go get a drink. He said one of his keys popped off of the keyboard. That's a problem. I hope that doesn't happen mid-run. I hope it doesn't. He's still not ready? Rogue isn't ready? Are his keys okay? Now you can hide on top of the wall if too many baddies start attacking you. It's too bad. I think the explosives will still get to me. Whoa. Creepy laugh, guy. Yeah, explosives will still get to you here. Oh, it's his enter key that popped out. How are you typing? How are you typing and telling us about this? You started your WoW life as a hunter 12 years ago as a night elf. You race changed her to a gnome for 2 reasons. One, they're adorable, and 2, the pet ability. So my first tune ever was a troll mage, but the first tune I actually stuck to and leveled up was a human warlock. And then once I was like level 20, I was like, I don't like this warlock thing, and I went hunter for my first main that I stuck with for more than like a month. So I was hunter, and then I went paladin for all of Burning Crusade. So I was hunter during vanilla. It was like warlock, hunter, a little bit of paladin, and once Burning Crusade was announced, I made the switch over to paladin. Didn't look back. And then I switched over to my warrior for Wrath of Lich King. But my paladin was my only main for all of BC. I was a holy paladin back in those days. Back in the days when, I believe it was a talent point. Whenever you did a crit heal, you used to refund your mana. It was like 50 or 60% of your mana was refunded whenever you crit healed. So, you know, it was worth your time to get your crit really high up there. This guy. Oh, man. We all came from the Night Elf dance. There it is. There it is. Just trying to see if this guy... I told him he doesn't need his enter key. There it is. He fixed it. Alright. Another ripped key. You found it confusing playing a warlock and a shaman when you first started? Gnomes are cute. No idea why people hate them. I don't know why people hate gnomes either. They're delicious. I love cannibalizing gnomes. You made a gnome rogue and named her Foo. Too many totems for shaman and the delicate mana tap drain life rotation for warlocks. Yeah, I'm sure the totems were probably more confusing than not when you first started. Gummy gnomes all day. That sounds delicious. I want some of those. All right, so let's jump in here. Let's just do this first pull how it is. We have all of our DPS cooldown, so even this infested mobs isn't going to phase us. No big deal. Just don't get hit by the power shot. interrupt the healing surge just like that, and we can take this down. Nice. So there's a healing surge. I'm going to be able to clip the healing surge and stun the Spawns of Cahoon all in one nice little devastate there. So we're good. We're good. There's a healing surge again. Just wait for the cast to go out a little bit more. Nice. Somebody interrupted it. I was going to let it get a little bit closer, but it's good to know. People are on their interrupt game. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Since we have the death run base, or not the death run, we have a shroud skip for the end. I want to go this way, build up our percentage point here so that we don't have to do that pull at the end. That's the goal. That's the reason why I'm going this way. If we didn't have a rogue, I'd go the other way. It'd be a little bit less trash, but with the rogue, we can do that trash skip. What's funny is no matter how many gnome brains 300 eats, you can't get any intel. It's very, very true. Intel is very hard to come by. Can you sap or CC that guy? Nice! Perfect! Oh no. Oh no, we got this guy. Alright, shouldn't be too bad. Power shot is going out on the group there, so I hope nobody dies. It did hit one of them. Oh, I thought I had the explosive targeted. Alright, I did manage to get a... Oh no! We broke out the infested guy. I don't know if it was Thunderclap or what it was. Power shot going out there. Power shot going out on the group. We do have teaming, so there is that one patrol that's going to be in the area behind me with the rogue. So I do want to watch out for that, but I definitely want everyone to know where the power shots are kind of going out on. So I want to try to keep this area here. Here's a healing surge. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do have a victory rush here. There's a power shot. Let me just go ahead and stun that because I saw a healing surge also go out. There's a spawn of Gahoon, got a kidney shot, and the other one got leg sweep. So we're good now. We're good. Infest is dealt with for this pack. Interrupt that healing surge because I saw a explosive go out, so I wasn't going to wait for that cast time on that healing surge. I just wanted to swap over the explosive as soon as possible. Nice healers down. Perfect. Perfect. Even though it had a little bit of a ninja pull, which I think might have been my thunderclap, we handled it just fine. Now we do have that rogue guy who should be patrolling because it is teaming week. So let me see if I can get him out here. If not, just keep on running through. I know there's one attached to this group as well. Is he gonna sap him? Yeah, he did. Perfect. So I'll just get these guys. That guy can cheap shot even if he's not in stealth. So we'll just deal with him when we have to. Deal with him after. He'll stun me, you know, as long as he doesn't. Oh no, we did get one of them. I thought we got both. I thought we got the ones that were here. Is that explosive? Ooh, got close. I'll take care of more explosives. I saw the stomping was going pretty good, but we'll get back on it. Alright, come over here. Let's take care of this explosive. I would assume the rogue was dealing with the explosive, so since he was over here with the fang, I just swapped over real quick. Dealt with it. Let's take care of that guy. Ah, got another one. I wanted to take care of the critter there. We're good. What's funny is no matter how many gnome brains, yeah man, I can't get that int. And then when WoW Classic comes back, I'm going to need that int for my weapon skills. Alright, we'll let our healer mana up a little bit. Alright, let's just get this guy then. Hate these guys. So now we can just focus on the bosses right after this. No big deal. Let's get our victory rush here. Oh, yeah, I got the victory rush on it. That new explosive HP makes getting victory rush on it way easier. So we don't have tyrannical, so let's just jump in. Healer's at 93% mana. We're good. So let's stack up this guy. Explosive. Nice. Do we have... That was the rogue, I think, then. I was gonna say it looked like a lightning bolt, but we don't have a shaman. I got that victory rush. That was heroic throw. Good to know that heroic throw can put in work here. Look at this. Oh no, it didn't do it. Huh. Sometimes it seems like that heroic throw. Let's see. We'll have to check it out.
Beware.
So there's the gust. I'm gonna go ahead and spell reflect it first, just to do a little bit extra damage on the boss. And let's handle the explosive.
Beware.
All right, we do have the charge going out, so we do have to move from our current position. The rogue almost died to that. It means he got hit by 2 of them. On a non-tyrannical week, normally means you got hit by 2 of them. So unfortunately, he got clipped there. But fortunately, he didn't actually die. He got his cheat death proc, right? Let's get that guy, and we're good here.
Beware.
All right, no infest on this pull, so we can just run in there and handle this pull right now. So I'm gonna go in, thunderclap once, and then LOS, so that hopefully they run over here, and hopefully somebody, yeah, they got that that just fine. I'm gonna interrupt. Perfect. We got a victory rush going here because of that explosive. I'm gonna throw out my stun. We don't have an infest, so I can use my stuns for stuff like the healing surge, which is what I use it on there, just to keep that heal from going off. The main thing you're looking forward to most of Classic coming back is the talent tree. You love that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to progress individually and like individual content, right? So I can start saying like I am going to eventually do AQ. I'm eventually going to do next. I'm eventually going to do Molten Core. So if for whatever reason I don't want to run Ubers, I don't want to run Dire Maul, I don't want to, you know, do group content, you can farm out your resist gear for a little bit, right? Or you can farm out gold and then buy that resist gear. So there's single player progression, and you don't always, in order for you to progress at an end game level, you don't always need to be doing the top end raid or the top end dungeon. And that to me is going to be the beauty of Classic and how it impacts me and my gameplay at the moment. Because right now, if you want gear, you're doing Mythic Plus or you're doing raids. You will solo queue, you can pug it, but it's hard to progress just by yourself. There's not much that's solo progression content that is anything meaningful, right? You can do islands, but even then that puts you in a group, and that might give you more Azurite gear. The only thing that you can do is World Quest, and after 370 the emissaries just stop scaling up to you as well. So there's only so much you can do, but you can always prepare a little bit more. That might have been like a barrage or something. That not me for that one. This is gonna suck. This is neurotoxin. Nice. A dispel. That's exactly what needs to happen when you get that on you. Just need a quick dispel. So I did get that victory rush, and right here I'm going to need it. Gonna need every single victory rush that I can get for this pull. This is a ridiculous pull, and it's more ridiculous that we haven't already just died to this. So let me throw out my stun here. Spawn a Gahoon. Nice. Let me handle that. Oh. It in. Oh no! It's just a lot of damage going out at this, you know, this pull. That pull shouldn't have happened that way. What's up, Don? How you doing? You love watching folks play it? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where when WoW Classic comes out, I'm going to be streaming it a lot, right? I'm going to be playing WoW Classic. But since leveling takes a while, you know, the beginning of it might be some leveling streams, maybe some leveling dungeons, you know, things like that to get the ball rolling. But once we get to endgame, I can for sure pug stuff like Ubers and Molten Core. Not sure how puggable AQ is going to be as a tank. You probably need to communicate taunts at least. So yeah, we'll see how much content we can do with Classic WoW and playing it on stream. But I will for sure be playing Classic WoW. Definitely will enjoy the change of pace. Alright, we didn't get the infested one, which is the big one. So, oh, the neurotoxin! Dispel, 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 dispel. Alright, we didn't get the dispel. We have a power shot going out on me, so I'm going to sidestep that. Oh, man. This is getting out of hand real quick. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. We just need to completely pull these guys back. Yep. Not happening. Not happening with all this. What is that? 7 or 8 guys? I know there was somebody who said after the first boss, yeah, I don't know how all of those ended up there. What's a better tank, Pally or Demon Hunter? I would say Pally has more utility, but Demon Hunter ends up performing better for keys. We'll just do the whole pull it back, just to make sure we don't get any of those extra mobs there. Oh, somebody got clipped by that. Twice. What is the thunderclap animation? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with that thunderclap animation? Alright, I'm just gonna pull these guys all the way back. We're gonna get a noxious breath like out in this direction, but whatever. We'll just let's just avoid any potential pulls over here. Alright, let me pick these guys up, pull them back too. Marksman, not gonna be running back. Alright, let's just do that. There's the power shot going out on the group right there. The main thing you're looking forward to Classic is the talent tree. Yeah, the talent trees are definitely going to be fun as well. Just there's a few things you can change here and there and get yourself a few different points, right? I thought he could have sworn he sapped something. I could have sworn he sapped the Invis Patrol. There they are. Speaking of the Invis Patrol, I'm going to throw out my stun here. We don't have it infested. So again, just not something I have to worry about. Dust Cloud, got to keep it moving. I hate that reset. I hate that reset. Somebody body pulled the big dude. So I'm going to try to aim his Noxious Breath away. Not going to happen. We do have an infested over on the right-hand side. So I want to avoid getting too close to that. But this is just, yeah, a lot of body pulls are happening in this dungeon. There's a Noxious Breath. Make sure it just doesn't hit anyone. We'll taunt off and we'll get this guy far away from everyone. Get the Noxious Breath in this direction. No more ninja pulls. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this key on time. That was what, 3 wipes? Am I using an orb of transformation? I'm using the Coin of Many Faces. But yeah. Using the Coin of Many Faces. Alright. Do we want to CC? Yes, perfect. Let me get this breath out here. And let's step away from that. What is it? The Thunderous Vial or whatever it's called. We did get... Oh, I did get a victory rush on it. I devastated that explosive. The Mythic Blast. As long as you just run out of range, it's no big deal. Alright, let's pull you back a little bit. Your your brain spoiled with not having to waste backspace on things like ammo and food and mage portal and quality of life, yeah, that's going to be a big difference for people, right? If you play a warlock, soul shards. If you play a mage, portals. If you play a paladin, buff reagents. If you play rogue, your poisons. You know, there's a lot of things you need to carry around in WoW Classic that might catch you off guard, and a lot of them, like people, I don't think people remember all of them. Even people that played at the time might forget the extent of your bag space being filled up. Quest items, there's no extra action button that pops out when doing certain quests. It's a quest item that also takes bag space. There's a Mythic blast. Let's do a little victory rush here. We can pull this group right here. Just pull the big main group. I want to pull it back just to not get any of the patrols or anything like that in here. So I want to use all of this space because of the AoE that might be coming out. Man, these guys, their vigor. Yeah, hunter ammo. Oh, did I DC? Whoa, that was some lag. That was some very big lag. Let's interrupt that. Yeah, I had a very big lag spike there. It's why you said you're so spoiled now? Yeah, there's a lot of little things that Classic has that, you know, those quality of life changes. Like, you can get summoning stones. Like, you can have summoning stones. There's no LFG for that. Because the version that they're settling on has the stones. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to be very, very different. Aggro is going to be different as well, and how you get aggro and what is required. You're going to be required to wait for 3 sunders. And what's up, Nacho? How you doing? Alright, let's pull this guy. Some lag, man. I popped that avatar. And it took a little bit. Am I lying? No, the lag isn't too bad. It's a little higher than normal. 76 ms is not terribly high. It's higher than I'm used to. I'm used to like 40. Alright, let's pull this guy. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Just deal with it. What's up, Chaos? It's been a while. How are you? How you been? I hope you and your rats are doing just fine. Alright, healer's at 90% mana, so we just jump right into this boss. My shockwave is up, so when it comes to dealing with the knot of snakes, I can absolutely help out. Right now, Sir's a noxious breath, and immediately after, we should see a knot go out, right? There it is. Let's... Oh, it got handled way faster than I did. So somebody else, maybe paralysis. That's going to be a really quick one that we do have access to this run. The paralysis from the monks. Not too bad. The girls are doing well. Good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. All right. And we're good. Phase 2. Oh no. Oh no, the explosive. The explosive. Nice.
Beware.
There's a blinding sand. Let's look away. Knot of snakes. Whoa, that knot of snakes got handled so fast I didn't even see the nameplate pop up. Nice. Very nice. Again, that knot of snakes being handled every time before I can run over there and get my stun off. It's already done. Already done. Alright, come over here, guy. Come over here, guy. There we go.
Beware.
Not of snakes. Oh, it's the Shadow Priest has his stun. I saw it. I saw the debuff on that one. That's it's quite the fast target macro to take care of that. I'm glad that guy's here. I don't want to do the big pull here just because of the infest and the amount of magic damage just goes out. So since it is fortified and we have an infest going off, just not something I want to deal with. So we'll do this pull a little slower. The big brother had a pet rat when we were kids. He named her She-Rat after He-Man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're gonna get some new footage. Gotta post it sometime. One of the clips of the. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, let's hop in here. I didn't see that they were going to want to CC the Stormcaller.
Beware.
So let's just take care of these guys together. I'll reflect that shock. Oh, it got interrupted.
Beware.
Let's throw out my stun as well because I saw the explosive. Wanted to go handle the explosive. Nice. Handled it. Handled the spawn just fine. DPS is on it this run. We only have 13 minutes left. Those wipes killed us, man. Here it is. Interrupt that. Alright, we're good. Time to beat the Mario level boss here. Alright, so this guy is at the top of his patrol, so I can pull him now, even though I don't know how much backup I have. This is the moment to do it. Let's spell reflect that. I got you. I got you, man. And now I have at least a heal to keep myself alive, just in case nobody else shows up. Alright, everybody else is here. Let me just go ahead and pull this guy too, because he's going to need to be pulled in this pack. Hopefully he doesn't spawn an explosive really far away. Nice. Now we're all on him. Perfect. And then this pack of 5 will be nice. I'll save Avatar for that. So I won't pop an Avatar right now. And we'll have Avatar ready for that. And I do have a Victory Rush here just in case things get out of hand. You know, should be okay though. Yeah, that charge only did 7%. Might as well use my Victory Rush. It's not going to be out. Let's do this. Let's run in here. Just save things for your Ignore Pain and for your Victory Rush, right? That's what should be your priority right now. So doing almost 30k DPS. Not bad. There it is. My Avatar is done, but everything is almost dead at this point. So in case I need anything, I had that Victory Rush kind of banked there. I have another Victory Rush that I just got from the Thunderclap, from just a regular kill of a Thunderclap. And we're good. We do have one infested mob over here, but I think we can handle it just fine with everything. Alright. I don't think we need to CC this guy, to be honest with you. As long as I save my stun and we start getting that as soon as it starts going out, we'll be good. We will be golden. Alright, I can do the Avatar now. Oh, that explosive went off. Yeah, so normally when we do this pull, I don't see the spawns of Gahoon ever actually come out. And so I don't know if that infested mob does anything, or since his charge kind of stays on the ground, he never fully dies, and the infest doesn't properly spawn. That might be why. But yeah, I've never actually seen the spawns of Gahoon, unless they're getting nuked that quickly by my DPS every time I'm in here. But I doubt that happens every time. It would be a really big coincidence that the DPS would be able to nuke it before I see any nameplates, any animations of the spawns of Gahoon. Healer is sitting at 50%. Yeah, he's in the middle of a drink. He'll be fine by the time the boss pops up. Yep, he's sitting at 80% right now. So he can just keep drinking. 90%, 100%. Okay, we're good. All right. So let's see. Rogue is gonna soak that up. Oh no, that's the healer. Alright, I'll pop Avatar, I'll pop a Demo Shout, and I'll keep my IPs rolling at this point. I can do all the stacks of Galvanize while I have Avatar up just fine, right? Just get your Ignore Pains rolling, and that's how you'll keep things nice and CC'd. As soon as this goes out, right now, oh, yeah, there it is. My stacks did reset. I wanted my stacks to reset just before I jumped in. Alright, I can take this one over here. Let me try to get that victory rush. I didn't get that victory rush. But what I can do here is pop my Demo Shout, generate a little bit more rage. It'll lower the amount of damage that the tank is doing to me, not necessarily the columns, but it'll help a little bit, right? Just lower the overall amount of damage I'm taking. Try to stomp out the explosives if you can. Get those victory rush procs. It'll help you stay up as a Prot warrior, if you are playing Prot warrior. That is a lot of heroic kills, my friend. That is a lot of heroic kills. I remember grinding out the 100k one. Ah! I always try to get here before that big one goes out, right? But messed it up this time. We're good. We made it. Want to try to engage this guy in combat as quickly as possible. This guy is perfect within charge right there. I was just waiting for a clear charge path between me and him too, because I saw him in there. I was like, I can get this charge off. He's just got to be in the right position for me. Oh, I popped Spell Reflect. Oh, healer died. Oh, no, not healer. Shadow Priest. So we'll wait for a res right here. He died. Oh, he died to the ground. Stuff on the ground. No big deal. No harm, no foul. Not a complete wipe. We have 8 minutes. We might be able to key this chest. I mean, key this. Wow. We might be able to chest this key, not key this chest. Sometimes autopilot doesn't work, guys. We're gonna get some new footage, yeah. Chaos, when you start getting all that footage, man, I'd be interested to know. You can like private message me on Twitter or something. I'll check that out. All right, we got a res. Healer sitting at 80% mana. We can start doing these pulls. Oh, is this guy gonna just what? What's this guy doing? I thought he was gonna try to invis run the orb or something new that I haven't seen, and then I just thought he's just punching the guy in the face. Try to get a victory rush here. Come on, there it is. Oh man, we were running it just fine. Come over here. And the explosive went off. Let's pick this up. We're not running it. Yeah, we're not running an orb yet. We lost it. We lost the camera angles, man. The camera angles are killing me. All you want to do with these non-elites is they will hit hard if you just run with too many of them. So as you start getting more and more of them, just make sure you guarantee that block. Like right now, no big deal, right? And we CC'd that guy. I don't want a thunderclap right now. There it is. There it is. One eye in. I can pick up all of these guys, and as I pick them up, I don't necessarily need them to face all the certain direction. Now I do, right? Now there's a ton of them on me. Now they all need to get blocked. So handle them. When it's more than like 10, I would say handle them before you move on. Because at the end of the day, you can probably pull like 50 of them and still not get things done that you need to. So do like 10, 15 of them, handle them, and then keep moving on to your objective of turning in the eyeball. Alright, so that guy got CC'd a little bit, right? Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Somebody handled it. I was trying to run back in there and handle that orb, but somebody got it. Let's taunt that guy too. The only ones that don't have an aggro table are the guardians when an orb is up. Did we do it? Did we do the thing? Nice. Yeah, we have to break that guardian too. So we do have 100% of enemy forces at this point, which just means we're going to do that shroud skip for this trash. We don't have to do a death run. Just do a shroud. We're not going to add any more time. 5 minutes. It's going to be close. It's not tyrannical, but it's going to be close. Alright, here we go. Shroud skip. Oh, Rogue. I saw him sprint and start leaving, and I was like, is he going too fast for us?
Wait.
Yep. Somebody got caught. We'll do a beat. We'll do a res on the other side. Not what I wanted to do. These guys, they hurt. Oh, and it's both pulls together. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die for sure to the heart. Yeah. The melee of the guardians. They increase the melee damage like they do every single time they do get that melee off. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So there goes the key, guys. You guys want another rip key? Shroud going a little too fast. Might have been done in time. Alright, we might pick up a little bit more trash on the way back over there. Shroud is gonna be down for quite a while. You call the orb run basketball? We gotta dunk it. That's also how you handle Gahoon. Hold on, not everybody's here yet. This is where we messed up last time. I'm just gonna wait for the group. There it is. Monk is here. All right, let's go. It's fine. We'll pick up some guys. Whatever. They're non-elites. Let's just keep it running. No big deal. We can just passively cleave these guys. I mean, Thunderclap can handle it. Alright, there it is. Everybody's here. Everybody's running at the same pace. We are going to have to do the trash pulls, though. So there is that unfortunate part of it. And I hate those guardians, man. Fortified weeks, those guardians. They hurt. Alright. Most people don't know how to avoid proccing the guardian. So I'm just going to run in. I'm going to interrupt. And I'm going to let them know. Alright, I let them know. Don't hit the guardian. We can skip this one. So I don't have to use any cooldowns or any shield block charges. Oh wait, he did automatically aggro to someone. Huh. Could have sworn. He just stayed yellow. Oh, somebody did hit him. Okay. Yeah, somebody said sorry. Alright, that giving me a heart attack, man. This heart attack right here increases damage taken. It's gonna hurt. Okay, CC infested. CC that guy too? No. Nice. Nice. Don't pull the guardian at the same time. This is why you normally do a death run or a shroud skip on this. We don't have a death run available, and we messed up our shroud skip. So there's that. All right, let me pull the plague doctor all the way back. There's a snake charm going out. That's fine. Why the blind? Just oh man. All right. Chain lightning, I got your spell like right here, Mr. Plague Doctor. I don't have an interrupt anymore, song's gonna go off. The spawns, and I do have my stun. Nice. Wasn't required. And again, look at this guy. You don't have to hit him. Not necessary. Those guardians, they hurt. They hurt. They're gonna be hurting on the boss fight, so there's no need to add any more. I want my cooldowns for that, which is going to be happening like right now. And then the explosions on this temple are going to be bad already, right? This is already going to be bad enough as it is with these explosives going off all the time. Let me interrupt one of the lava bursts. There it is, Gahoon. Let us know that our time ran out. That was it. That's all we get. Now we can get this pull. But yeah, the hard part of this is going to be all of the explosives on this boss. I don't think everybody in this group was stomping out the explosives the whole run. Truth be told. Not bad, actually, not a bad distribution for it. Okay. Alright, healer is at 100%. Let's do this. You guys see the garbage truck? It's here for the rib keys. Alright, so let's taunt the Guardian over here. Now, nobody is in those guys in the back. Like, that explosive needs to be stomped out, and there are people there. So I'm not too worried about it, right? And it did. It got handled. Perfect. So what I'm looking out for is explosives in areas where there are no other people. Now, I do have the plague doctor out here, excuse me. But my priority is the explosives. Plague doctor, chain lightning, it is going to hurt. Charm, not what you want to go off. But the explosive is 50% of everyone's HP instantly, right? So that's going to be the bigger thing to deal with. This Guardian trying to kill me, but managed to stay alive just a little bit. Healer got me up there, man. Alright, now the explosives were handled. Now the healer is going to be healing a little bit. Here we go. We'll activate that orb. And we can take care of certain toads. Not all of them. Rogue ran through all of them. I'm assuming he's going to cloak. Yeah, he cloaked. So, that's nice. That's nice that we have that option available to us. And again, the healer can take their time. It's not tyrannical. Key's already a rip. We're not in a rush. No reason to go doing this. Nice. I think the rogue shadow stepped to that explosive. That's nice. That's very nice. Let me taunt this plague doctor as well. I definitely want this guardian to go down already. It's already hitting hard, right? I've got 2 stacks of heart attack. Let me use a victory rush here as well. And I did get another victory rush too, so perfect. I got another victory rush. So, again, I can just keep myself up. And when you do have like those nice victory rush moments, what you can do is run into the toads on purpose, spam ignore pain to try to stay alive, and then use your victory rush as well to stay alive even more than that. You can absorb some of those into your heal, absorb some of those stacks. Alright, let's look out for the Guardian. Here he is. I also got the explosive orb out here. Nice, somebody got to it. Somebody got to all of them. Perfect. Perfect. I was a little worried. That was a lot of orbs at once. Now, we do have a lot of these plague toads out here right now. I don't know if the healer got one of them. It looked like he got hit by one of them. The rogue is right next to that. I need to pop a few cooldowns to stay alive here because this guardian is still up. I'm about to get 2 stacks. Plague doctor is on me, right? A lot of those toads out. Let's pop our shield wall as well. I just really want to stay alive right now. I thought I was going to be able to get that victory rush off of that. Let's get this victory rush. Didn't get it. I might be going down here. Just might be. If this Heart Guardian, nice. If that Heart Guardian had gotten one more cast off on me, it would have been it.
Beware.
So this is going to be the last phase before we get that lust phase, and that lust phase is going to be, should be relatively easy to burn through. I was going to say will be easy, but should be is a better word. Let's interrupt the chain lightning. Snake charm going out. I'm just going to go ahead and eat these plague toads. No big deal. I got a victory rush, so. Alright. Oh, he needs to activate that. Oh, he already activated it. Avatar is about to... Oh, healers. But we are going into that last phase, so we should be okay. There's a Guardian. Go ahead and bring him on over here. I want to stick with the deeps. Gotta take care of it. You know, can't assume that anyone else is going to want to take care of the explosives as much as me. Alright. It's all this tab targeting for nothing. Just can't tab to the right explosive. That's why, like, explosive being nerfed, I'm glad it is. I still don't see the need for it. Still don't see the need for explosive in current Mythic Plus. So yeah, rip key by, what, 11 minutes or something like that? Not terrible, but definitely a rip key. That goes out to the rip key gods. You hear the garbage truck? Yeah, man, it was here for all these rip keys we did today. 41-minute key. All right. Let me change this as well. I didn't label the dungeons today. I didn't keep track with it. So if anyone's watching the VOD, I apologize. Didn't keep up with the didn't keep up with them. We did 3 keys today though. Or actually I don't remember if 3 or 4. Alright. We're gonna get to do our night elf dance here. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. A little bit shorter than usual, but again, I'm, you know, not feeling too well. Hopefully next week I can make it up to you guys with a slightly longer stream. Maybe I'll start a little bit earlier or play a little bit longer. I will definitely be playing that Holy Paladin next week. I'll work on a key this week, try to get some gear. I know there's like 2 emissary caches I can, you know, veg out and do them later on today to try to get some gear. But thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody who stops by and comments and chats with me, asks me questions. It really keeps the chat alive, and I really do appreciate that. Also, shout out to all the patrons and donators and channel sponsors for everything that you guys do, giving me your hard-earned cash. I really do appreciate it. You help the channel keep going. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today. We'll be live on Wednesday with some more rib keys next Wednesday. More rib keys, more Prot Warrior, some Holy Paladin. We'll start mixing it up as far as what we do and when we do it. So we'll have Prot Warrior in the beginning, Holy Paladin at the end. So depending on what you want to watch, and I'll do better at labeling it. I just, again, not 100% here today. All right, guys. See you all later. Thank you all again for stopping by. Barthus, get out there and tank, man. Get in the community Discord if you need any help with any tanking rotations or anything like that. Any of the tanking classes. Just get out there, man.